It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Why is my face not moving? Hang on, I gotta try my entrance again. Is it already? Oh my god. Every time. Okay, hang on. Pretend you didn't see that. 1 sec. Okay, we're gonna try again. I don't know what you mean that never happened, because like, what never happened, bro? There was nothing there in the first place, right? Right? Yeah. There's no problem. There's never been a problem ever. As I was saying, it's beginning to look a lot. Why? Hello? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hello, good morning. I think I want a change of drink. Hang on. I don't want this drink. I want a different one. I want a different one. I think this drink looks a little bit too cold. As much as I am the kind of person, I used to always I used to go to like Costa or something after school when I was a kid, and then order one of their fucking ice drinks in the middle of winter while it was snowing outside, just because I like them and they're yummy. But I want a hot choco today, because today is our like hot choco and chat time. Guys, do you like our cozy Christmas place? Do you like it? Do you like it? We've got our nice, I decorated. It's nice and cozy. We've got yummy little drinks and everything. I think I'm gonna have this one, choco minto. Or maybe, what's this one again? No. What's this one? No. Yeah, we'll go with the choco minto. Choco minto. Nata. I can even put it here. Here, I'll put it in my little hands. I'm gonna move myself over a bit as well, so there's better space for you guys. I was considering even like changing the layout today, so maybe we'd have chat like I not put you guys in a little box. I might let you guys free and put you on fire. Look, I might do this. Whoa, so you can see all the Christmas background. Do you prefer that, or do you prefer your box? I can put you anywhere. You guys can be anywhere on the screen. I was even considering removing the little news thing that we have. Maybe I'll make it like a... Maybe I'll shimmy over here. Hang on. If I move over this way a bit and get a bit bigger. Does that feel a bit cozier? In our box, you're unsafe anymore. Yeah, you've been let loose. Ooh, you're out of containment. But when you're not in the box, you can see where it cuts off at the top, which I don't like so much. But I think I'll go with this for a little bit. It's a bit easier to read when it's in the box, though, isn't it? But we'll go with this for now. But hi, guys. Good morning. How are you? How's your holiday season going? How's your December? Do you like all my decoration? Do you think I did a good job? Do you like it? You better like it. I worked really hard. Decorating my house, okay? There's even a fake fire, not a real one, because I'm not allowed it. But there's a whole tree, and there's pretty lights outside, and it's all in Emmy colors and everything. My paper crafts always fall apart in 1 second. Real as fuck. We might end up doing paper crafts tomorrow, which also... Okay, heads up. The stream tomorrow, where we're gonna decorate my Christmas tree together by making little like rakigachi themed decorations and stuff, might be moved to Friday because I didn't get all the stuff I needed in time. I was gonna get it. I was gonna order some things that I could use for DIY things, and then Neri was like, "Oh, couldn't you find half of this at a charity shop?" And I was like, "True." I was gonna go to charity shops the next few days to get some more decorations for around the house anyway, so I'll go look. And then I couldn't find them, and I was like, "Okay, so Neri, can you order them?" And then he's like, "Yeah, but they're coming on Thursday," and I'm like, "Oh." So that might be moved to Friday, but it's no big deal. I'm a subscribe. Yippee! thank you. But yeah, do you guys like our decorations and our music and everything? I feel like maybe I should put myself under the Christmas lights. Hang on. I feel like those lights should be above my head, maybe. Hold up. Maybe I should step back a little bit. Oh. Ah! You didn't see everything tweak out for a sec there. You did not see that. That did not happen. Okay, what if I just move myself like this? There we go. Now I'm in the cozy zone. Yippee! But yeah, have you guys got cozy stuff today? I've got hot chocolate. I made it a second ago. That's why we were on the waiting room for a sec longer than I intended, because my cat decided she wanted hot chocolate. But her name actually is hot chocolate. She's named 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿, which is like hot choco in Hebrew, because it's the language that Narianas won't speak. Because when they got her, she's this like totally black, really fluffy cat, and they were gonna name her a name like Lila or something related to like night or darkness. But then they took her outside and they realized that what happens when she's in the sun is she goes this really lovely chocolatey brown color, and it's so cute, it's so adorable. So she's hot chocolate now. She's 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿. Where's the mistletoe? Well, just ask to kiss me outright, why don't you? I don't have mistletoe yet. Maybe we'll have mistletoe on the karaoke day. You know what? I should do that actually. So, for our karaoke day, which is Saturday? It is Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. For our karaoke day, which is Saturday. I'm not sure if it'll end up working, but ideally what I'm planning to do is have some songs where I'll have some of the Hyperspace homies duet me a little bit. I need an extra note on that. Put a pin on that name for a sec as well. Having some of them duet me a little bit. So maybe I'll bring mistletoe and make sure that they will give me a kiss before they go. Doesn't get delayed or canceled. Yeah, it's not been our month, but it's okay because it's Christmas. I'm about to go to bed, so I got no food with me. Well, I hope you can be nice and cozy and Christmas cozy with us before you go to sleep anyway. I have a cat named Saru and a kitten named Mira. Oh, that's cute. Saru, isn't that monkey in Japan? Hang on, it is. Your cat's named Monkey. Those are really cute names though. And Mirai, yay, you got the future monkey. The space monkey. I was gonna say that's me, but then that doesn't sound right. I'm comfort maxing. Exactly, that's the goal. We're all cozy maxing today. We're all cozy pilled and comfy maxing. I've got hot chocolate, I've got biscuits and everything. You know, I actually I wanted to make a hot chocolate like this little one you see on screen. The one this one is a prop. The actual hot chocolate that I'm drinking, I'm gonna be sipping behind my back, and it's just very normal hot chocolate. It's chocolate specifically. But I actually have like gourmet hot chocolates. I should show them to you guys when I do the hand cam. They're really yummy and I highly recommend them. They're from I think it's called 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿. They're like a really fancy British brand, and they make like gourmet luxury hot chocolates, and they're so fucking good, bro. Oh my gosh. Like the first one I got from there is sticky toffee pudding flavored, and it's like white chocolate based. So you make it some people make hot chocolate with water. You're supposed to make most of them with milk, or at least have water and milk. Like the one I have right now has water and milk just so I could make it hot quickly. But these ones you only make with milk. And in fact, the ideal way is that you like make the milk on a pan and continuously stir it and then pour it over, and then it becomes perfect. But you know, I'm a little lazy to do that, and we don't have any milk today, so that's why I didn't do it. But the sticky toffee pudding one I got, it's white chocolate based, so when you make it, it's just like, oh, it's just like cream. I sounded like Jennifer Coolidge there. Oh my god. It's just like, it's like white chocolate and cream and sticky toffee pudding. It's so yummy. I have one that's 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿. I have one that's like an Oreo flavor. I have one that's like a raspberry ripple. Very nice. It's so good. I highly recommend it. What else did you guys ask? I don't know if other places have Whittaker's chocolate. Oh, I recognize that name, but I don't know if we have it. Whittaker's chocolate. Have you seen any anime? Because I'm obsessed with this anime called Kaiju no 8. Oh, Kaiju number 8. Well, yes, I am a big anime fan. But Kaiju number 8, I think I recognize that name. Hang on. Ah, yes, I do recognize that name, but I haven't seen it. But I think I have some friends that have seen it. Lately, what have I been watching recently? I've been watching some silly things lately, actually. I watched The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess, which is crazy to say. I'm not normally into this kind of isekai stuff, but sometimes there's something that's a little silly and a little bit slop, but in a fun way. You know what I mean? A friend recommended it, and I started watching it. It was Webb who recommended it, actually. Weepy Meezy. 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿 number 8, you love 𝘆cie. Hell yeah. What else I've been watching? I've been doing a lot of rewatching lately. I rewatched all of 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿 recently, and also 𝘆ecie𝘂𝗿𝗿 because I love those two, but also because I've been getting Neri to watch 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿. Highly recommend it. Even if you aren't into the rest of Bang Dream, Bandori, it's a girl band anime. Even if you haven't paid attention to the rest of it, I really recommend 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿 and 𝘆ecie𝘂𝗿𝗿. They're great, especially if any of you guys like 𝘆ecie the Rock. Not necessarily the same experience, because 𝘆cie the Rock is like really artsy in its visual presentation and it's a lot sillier, but it has a lot of the same feelings in it, I think. And it's really good. It's also every Christmas I rewatch Toradora. I rewatch Toradora at least once a year anyway, because it's actually one of my favorite anime, which I think is kind of surprising some people, because when I list most of my favorite anime, I list things like Carol and Tuesday, which makes sense for the music part of me, and then there's a Show by Rock, which is also a music thing, but it's like really colorful and moe, and it's a Sanrio anime and everything. And I list Kira Kira Precure a la Mode, which is, you know, a super colorful, sweet-spaced magical girl anime, you get it. But Toradora is actually one of my favorites of all time, and I watch it in dub as well. It's kind of nostalgic to me that way. The dub is like just a little bit corny in the way that old dubs are, in a way that I find really cozy. Like, it has a lot of the same voice actors in the Toradora dub are in the Persona 5 dub, for example. So they have a lot of big names, but it's like a little bit corny, but so is the show, but in a nice way. And I watch it in dub so I can watch it in the background all the time. But I rewatch it at least once a year, but especially at Christmas, because Christmas is a big part of the final arc of it. First anime I watched was 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix. I do not recommend it. Oh, I have a lot of friends who that was one of the first anime for as well. Yeah, I don't plan on watching it. But I was gonna say something else. There was a different 7 Deadly Sins anime that I watched when I was younger, and I don't recommend that either. Anyway. Do you have any recommendations? I was looking for some. Depends what kind of thing you want. Because all the things I just mentioned, I definitely recommend. You should watch May I Ask for One Final Thing. I don't know that one. May I ask for one final thing. By the way, guys, how is the volume of everything? Because recently, I think I had my gain, like the volume on my microphone, it physically turned up too much on stream, and I noticed it was like I was like way louder than everything else. And I want you to be able to hear the music on times like this, but also I don't want to end up too quiet or something, especially because I'm pretty close to my mic when we're just chatting like this. So I don't know. My kitten tried to climb up my face at least 18 times in one day. That's so real. I love kitties who do that. 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿 isn't very cuddly. My last cat that I had to leave him with my mom when I moved out because he's an outdoor cat and we moved into an apartment. So I left him with my mom, who's in like in the farm fields in the countryside where the cows go. But he was really, really cuddly, and he used to sleep like directly on my face every night. Ooh, May I Ask for One Final Thing looks pretty. Is this another like a villainess type anime? It looks like it. This looks really gorgeous. I really like this design of the lady with the gorgeous red dress and white hair and the glove. I think Serena might like this. I'll keep that in mind. You mean the 7 Heavenly Virtues? No. It is still called 7 Deadly Sins. I will send it to you, Crimson. You might like it. It has almost the exact same name as the other one, which is why it's something that I always think of. Should I dye my pink or purple tomorrow? Ooh! Okay, so are you asking me like if you should dye it at all, or are you asking me which one of those two colors? Because I'm biased to pink. However, what's stopping you from doing both? Like, you could do a split dye, or you could do like a gradient when it's pink and purple. You could do one like one underneath something, but I think you definitely should. Either way, you definitely should dye it. Yeah, if you're torn between the two, I'd say pink because, you know, I'm a little bit biased, but I mean, go both, honestly. Go both. I think you should go crazy. Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna stop you? What else was I saying? Did you manage to get back into your Vegan account? Yes. I got back into that fine. I'm reading back through stuff. Question 1, did you get Mighty? No! And I'm choosing not to think about it. I did not, in fact, get Mightymost. Next time he comes around, next time Mightymost comes, I am wailing. I don't even care. I mean, hey, maybe it'll be another 9 months before there's a Mighty rerun, in which case I'll be fine. Because, like, in that time, I don't know, maybe I'll be super rich and famous or something. And then I'm wailing. I do not care what I have to do to get him next time. I'm reading back through some of the chat. Where did 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿𝗿 come from? I keep seeing people say this. What is that? I like it. I think it's silly. It seems like the kind of thing that I would choose to say, like I would make up, but I'm fascinated because I just started seeing other people say it all the time. So I'm like, where is the root of this? Once tried to make a PNG tuber, but it wasn't even face tracking. Oh, well, yeah, PNG tubers don't need face tracking, actually. For VTubers, you do, when they're actually using live 2D, because it follows your face. But for the PNG that I have, it's literally just, I press a button every time I change my face. If you see me change a lot mid-sentence, that's just because I keep my hands on the keys that I want. I honestly need to change, oh, wrong face. Need to change that a little bit, because I want to switch the buttons I have for it. I think if I had like a, what's the word? Like a stream deck or whatever it is, you know, like a separate buttons, just the specific buttons that I could make the hotkeys for this, that would be very helpful. Or if I still had like a bigger keyboard with a separate numpad on it or something, that'd be nice. But as it is at the moment, I just have it set to my number keys because that's easy, but it makes it really confusing if I'm typing something, because if I'm ever typing something with numbers like my set list for karaoke, then you'll see me just like get mad for no reason. Kikaru from Kaiju number 8. Okay, hang on. Kikaru Kaiju number 8. I really like this music. I need to remember to put the credit in my Google Doc because I got it this morning. Oh, I've seen this character before. Kikaru, yes, I really love the design. I really love the shapes of their hair. It's really fun. I have seen that one before. I wish I could donate, but I'm a broke high schooler. Please do not worry. Do not worry. Do not worry. It's fine. When I say that I'll wail for him next time, it's okay, because I will have 9 months to make that decision. And I don't at the moment, because wailing is not good. I don't want to encourage you guys to wail all the time. So don't worry about it. And if you ever do want to donate money towards me or something, or get like a supa or a membership, do it for something that you're passionate about, for something special. Do not give me money for wailing. I will not spend your money on wailing. Don't worry. God forbid you accidentally press and unlock. Yeah. I'm dyeing it now. Yippee! I'm really excited for you. I really wanna dye my hair, to be honest. I want to get funky with it, because whenever I go like super normal mode, dyeing my hair is kind of useless, since, you know, I change around all the time. I can just change design by like eating some other tropes. But whenever I have to eat normal stuff and go touch grass and like pretend to be a human person for a while, my hair is just kind of like a brown black, but I think it deserves to be funky. I want to go like rainbow with it or something. Maybe I should go eat My Little Pony or something like that. Or like just consume nothing but Hyperpop and see if it turns my hair rainbow colors. I prefer natural hair color. I do like natural hair colors too. But I want to get funky, you know? Maybe I should, maybe I'll go, you know what? Maybe by the time I finish consuming all the Christmas media to prepare for the karaoke, I'll be red by Sunday. I found my dye 70 permanent and I made a mistake. I'm dyeing it rainbow. Yay! Let's go! You're doing it on my behalf. I hope it comes out good. I hope your colors all come out good. I'm a little concerned that if you're dyeing it rainbow at home, that it might come out just a sort of messy thing. But you know what? I believe in you. Fishing stream when? Like IRL fishing, or should I find a fishing game? I mean, you know what? I need to play web fishing again. I should do that sometime, because that was really nice. It was really cozy and cute. And I want to like chat with people while I play it. I think that'd be nice. I gotta play web fishing again sometime. But I would love to do like, can you imagine? Like IRL handcam fishing stream? Can you imagine if I just pulled up with that with no fucking warning one day? I was like, yeah, look, IRL stream, here's a hand cam, and it is just straight up a camera set of me at a lake. You seem like you catch a huge snapper for real. I would love to think that about myself. I like to post memes about going fishing and everything, and I think fishing is awesome. However, I do not think I would. But then, I've only been fishing once in my life. Have you guys been fishing ever? I feel like it's not something a lot of people have actually done. But I've been fishing one time in my life when I was little. My brothers used to go fishing. Yeah, my brothers used to go fishing when I was a kid. And one time my mom told them to take me so that I could, like, I don't know, have enrichment or something. Get off my DS or something. Always on that damn phone. Sorry, I'm typing up the little credits in my Google Doc that's at the bottom of my streams, so you guys can see where I get all of my BGMs and my backgrounds and everything, if you ever want to. But they told me to go fishing with them, and I went. I had cute little boots on and everything. I was all excited. We went to this big lake in our local area, and they were all fishing. They gave me fishing rod, taught me how to do it. They looked away for 1 second, and I was in the water. I was in the water. I fell all the way in. They pulled me back out, and I did technically catch a fish in my wellies. There was one in my boots, or maybe it was a frog. And then I think the next time I actually managed to catch fish, although I think it got caught in that tangle, there was one thing that I caught, but the hook got like lodged so far in its gut that they couldn't get it out, and it became unusable. So technically I got one. I failed successfully if you think about it. Your design is so cool and unique. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I really need to update my my reference sheet. I need to go take more photos of myself. I need to update my reference sheet for you guys because it's really outdated and people keep asking me to update it and I keep asking myself to update it, but then I don't because I'm lazy. But I did start ADHD medication today, so maybe that'll help me focus so much that like you'll blink and then tomorrow there'll be a whole new reference sheet. Reminds me, part of the reason I need to do that is so I can put it on my card, because the one on my card is a little bit off because like one of them doesn't have my swirls quite right and they're like a little bit inconsistent, stuff like that. What pronouns do you use? So this is in the description, but I like to use mirror pronouns, which just means all pronouns basically, but the way I do it is you just call me whatever you call yourself. Half it's because I think it's funny. As soon as I found out about mirror pronouns, I was like, that's so fucking funny. I just steal everyone's pronouns. That's great. But also it's just because it's easy, so you never have to think about my pronouns, just use yours. If you use he him, then you call me he him. If you use she her, you call me she her, etc, etc. Yeah, it's very cool. I should help with your backlog of art comms. I'm really hoping so. I'm really counting on the ADHD meds to help with the backlog. But yes, what I was gonna say is actually, if any of you guys go to my card, my website, there's actually a new page on there. It's hidden under the about section, provided it worked right. Where you know how in my Totsu streams, the art and chatting streams, I have a lot of friends who pop up there. Like they'll just show up there. Some of them don't necessarily have channels, but they do have VTuber personas, stuff like that. Some of them do, etc, etc. All those people who are like regular constant guests on my channel, I call them the hyperspace homies, because we refer to the land that we're all in together as hyperspace, because, you know, we're hyper, we're in space, I'm a little alien cow, that's how we do. But if you go to my card and go into the about section and then scroll down to the bottom, there's a little page of about others, and you can find a little mini blurb on each of the hyperspace homies there, with art done by Seraphim, my beloved, who is also one of them. A little mini blurb there, and also a link to all their channels or any other space they have, or no link if they're simply someone who does not have one yet. Yeah, you can go check them out there. They've got cute little icons and everything. I haven't actually told them about this yet. They don't know. They don't know yet. I haven't told all the hyperspace homies yet, so they're gonna find that out when they find that out, and I hope they'll like the little descriptions I put about them. But if you ever see someone in one of my streams, unless it's like a collab, like an individual collab where they're like, you know, linked in the title and everything, if you ever see someone, especially in one of my chatting streams, and you're wondering who they are or like the lore that we're referring to or what the hell content servant is, then you can look there and find out about it. Whoa! I love whenever the emote wall just does something for no reason. Awesome. Okay. Do you animate? Not really. I've tried to. I really want to. I would love to get into animating properly and become a serious animator. It's one of those things where I just haven't had the time to commit to learning it properly yet. But like I have done that in the past. You know what I mean? I dabble in it. I've tried it in little bits and pieces. I've tried rotoscoping some things before. I wonder if I could find some of those examples, because some of them are quite silly examples. And I do need to do like a brief, like a tiny sort of animation for a thing that I'm working on at the moment. I'd love to get to the point that one day I can do like full music video animation for myself. I want to do 2D MVs, I want to do 3D MVs, I want to do everything. I'd love to do something like that, but I'd piss myself with one viewer. Oh, what, like streaming? Yeah, it is, to be honest, it is quite scary when you start out. I got really lucky on my end that a lot of my personal friends supported my first stream, and that made it easier. But I have had many a stream where there's only been one person, or frankly 0 people there for half of the time. Because even though Crimson will probably say, hey, I've been there for every stream, there's plenty where, like, you know, even someone like that can only come late or has to do something partway through. There's a billion reasons that someone might not watch a stream or, like, you know, might not be able to pay attention, because a lot of people watch in the background, stuff like that. And it is very scary for the first time, but I think if you want to do it, then it's worth it. And you just gotta be brave. Which I know is like useless advice, because it's like, yeah, of course you just gotta be brave. But it gets less scary over time, and you can find workarounds to help yourself manage it. Like if you're doing something that you love enough, then it won't matter too much if you're alone. If you find something that you're passionate enough about that you can talk about it the whole time or entertain yourself even when no one's there, then that helps. I think a lot of people, if they stream for the first time and there's like only one person there maybe, or 0, then they just go silent until someone comes and prompts them to come, and the challenge is trying to like yap the whole way. But if you find something that you like enough that you can just keep talking to yourself about it, then people will come in, they'll hear the conversation, and then they'll have something to say, and then you'll keep getting more. It's tricky to figure out the balance. It is scary for everyone, but I promise it's worth it if you genuinely enjoy the idea of streaming. It's worth giving it a try. If you singled me out about, yeah, he's gonna say that. Yeah, I know you. I see your brain. I know what you're gonna say. What did I miss? We've been talking about anime recommendations. I mentioned that there's a new update to my card. We've been yapping about animating and art and stuff. We just been yapping. We're cozy. I need to drink more of my hot chocolate before it goes cold. Oh, this is yummy. Oh, you know, part of why I was asking you guys if the volume and everything is good today, if the audio was all fine, and I said that I noticed that I think I had my gain, my volume a little too high on my mic before, it's because I went back to watch one of my Toxic streams, and I was eating carbonara halfway through for my dinner, and then I listened to it and I realized you could hear my eating sounds in the mic the whole time, which, like, personally, I don't mind too much. I like eating noises. I find them yummy ASMR, they make me hungry, but I know a lot of people don't like that, and having them unintentionally is not good. I like mute every time I have to like sniffle or sneeze or something, because I hate having gross noises in my mic bugging my stream. But nobody told me that the whole time there was just nom, 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 every time I stirred my pasta. Hi Linko! Hello! Yeah, I'm streaming. We're cozy, we're chatting. This stream won't be super long today. My Zatsus aren't in general, because they're just chatting for a while. But even though I could yap for England, which is something my mom genuinely used to always tell me growing up. She told me I should get into competitive yapping as a kid. We've got a bunch of stuff coming today, which is why today is this Zatsu instead of an art stream. But I'm okay with this, to be honest, because it's nice to just be cozy with you guys. And just like drink some hot chocolate and chill and have some biscuits and stuff. Because I've got like so many things coming today. At like 2 or 3, I think we've got a grocery delivery coming, which is why this stream started at 11:30 instead of my usual 1. And then we've got a whole TV coming and everything. Might have been the stream I fell asleep in, so I was spared, thank the Lord. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was so loud that it was horrifying or anything when I watched it back, but like you could hear it, and that really bothered me. Because again, I don't mind the sound of that myself, but I know a lot of people do, and I don't want it there unintentionally. I at least want to be aware of it. Yap for England. Yeah. My mom used to say that I could yap for England all the time because I just talk so fucking much. And my dad, I think I've told this story about my dad before, but my dad used to always say that his like dream job for me, what he always insists on every time he talks to me, is not like, mind you, my dad is the black half of me. I am mixed, you know, one half of me is Cal, one half's alien. But my dad is the black half of me, and he's like a first-gen immigrant parent. So, you know, there's a lot of stereotypes. You'll often get a parent who's like, yeah, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer or something. My dad wanted me to be a newsreader. He did not have any ambitions of me getting into science or law or something like that. He didn't want me to be like a lawyer, a doctor, a fucking, I don't know, politician, an educator or something like that. No, he wanted me to be a newsreader because I talk really fast. And he thought that'd be great for me. That's my one identifiable skill from my dad. And every single time he's talking to me about like my future, he'll be like, yeah, you know, you study really well, and you're gonna go to college and you go to university, and then you'll be newsreader. And I'm like, all right, man. But you know, if you think about it, I talked about this before, because if you think about it, streaming is technically the same thing. Like, his whole reason for saying that was that, like, yeah, you know, you'll be on TV, you'll have to just like read the things, you can read really fast, and then you can say the things really fast. He'd like act it out. He'd be like, yeah, and then you read it, and you'd be like, blah, 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 really fast, really perfect. That I can say it all clearly, but that's what streaming is. I read your chat messages, I yap a billion things, I read another chat message. I'm kind of doing that already. There was another Zatsu that we did where I actually did a little news segment as well. I got like a whole news thing on the screen. I don't think I'll do it now because today we're cozy, but I'll have to clip it sometime when I lived out my newsreader dreams to make my dad proud. We should have a news segment. Yeah, maybe. Well, what news would I read? I'm not reading like world news. Am I supposed to be like Love Live Updates Instagram account? I'm back. Welcome back. My mom wants to be an Olympic rower or Broadway actor. Those are 2 really different jobs, and that's kind of fascinating. Oh, bye-bye. Have a very lucky day, kitty. Wait, hang on. I wish YouTube would give me back display names, because I have to go to your channels to see what your display name is. What the? Saru-san. Bye-bye, Saru-san. Have a very lucky day. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that's a really, those are two really different jobs. I find that kind of funny. Like, if it was like a Broadway actor or a ballerina or something, I get it. Or if it was like an Olympic rower or like an Olympic runner, I get it. But rower and Broadway actor, fascinating. Does she have reasons for each one? I'm really curious. Asterix Comics drew me the historian direction. Ooh, history is really cool. Being a historian is really cool. In my school, when I was in secondary school, which is high school if you're in America, when you're in like your second year, I think it is, or maybe your third, you have to pick one of the humanities to do, either history or geography. You do both of them at first, and then you pick one of them to be the one that you'll go into for your final exams and everything. They also have religious studies when they changed that to like an optional course so that you could study it fully. But anyway, I chose history for that because I quite liked it. I do have another story about that, which some of you guys might know about how my exam went, but that's for later. But I chose history because I do find it really interesting. I have the issue that because of the ADHD and also some stuff I was going through at the time, I can't remember shit, but I really find history interesting and I'm really passionate about it as long as I can, but my memory fails me. And then like once you get to like the exam part of history, it just feels like the whole thing is just a memory test and I can't do that. We had that this year. In 2 years we get a classics option. Ooh, interesting. It's interesting that you get to pick, like, with classics and stuff as well. In my school, the way that it worked is you pick between your humanities first. So, you know, you do history and geography and religious studies all equally. Then in my school, they decided to make religious studies one of the optional courses, which we'll talk about later. So you pick either history or geography. And then you also have to pick your language. In most British schools, you do French and German, and then pick one of them. Some schools also allow Spanish, but it just depends on if they happen to have a Spanish-speaking teacher. And then I think there are some nerdy schools in the UK where you can even do Latin and stuff still, but oftentimes that's like a whole separate optional course. But in my school, yeah, they had that. I chose French because I really like French. I need to get back into learning it. I still know a lot of things from it, but I'm at that kind of stage where it's like I haven't practiced in it, so I'm decent-ish at reading. I can read a lot of French things and generally get the gist of what they're saying, but not properly enough. I can't form my own sentences very well. I definitely do not have a good accent anymore. And oftentimes I'll go to try and write something and I'll be like, oh, what's the word for this? I don't know the word. And then I Google it and I see the word in Google Translate and I'm like, oh, of course it's that word. I know that one. I know that one. And then it's really frustrating. I need to get back into learning it, like, seriously. Duolingo isn't enough. There's actually, a site that I found before that was really good for properly learning it and like teaching you the grammar and everything seriously, so better than Duolingo is. But I forgot what its name was, which is not good. Not a good sign for how I'm doing. There might be the New Zealand school options though. I forget that not everyone is a Kiwi. Well, you know, it's interesting to know about how they are in different countries. I mean, every time I talk about school things, it's different to most of my audience since I'm British and a lot of you guys aren't, so. I actually used to do videos. That was a long time ago. Oh, I think you've mentioned that before. I tried doing geography, but unluckily for me, the last year's class was so bad that only 4 people applied for it and it was just cancelled. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Wait, hang on. I take a sip of my hot chocolate. I've had a few friends who had courses like that they applied for as well. I think actually one of my friends applied for classical studies altogether. As their optional course when we were in secondary school, but not enough people applied for it, so they had the same situation. Je prendre... Oh, see, I do not have an accent anymore. Je prendre parler français. This is probably horrible grammar. No, it's okay. I got it. See, I can read enough. I can read just a little bit. Just a little bit. I can like get the gist from reading. But yeah, you're learning to speak French. And see, I still have some of the memory, but I need to like relearn the proper stuff, which is why I said that something like Duolingo isn't enough, because Duolingo, for anyone who's using it, it works great as like a supplementary tool, it works great for revision, I guess, is the best thing. That's why you'll often end up using it like alongside classes in school. You need like the teaching, like personal taught classes in order to like genuinely grasp the main stuff of the language. And then Duolingo helps you revise, keep up with certain terms, learn new little words and everything, and like practice stuff. But I do not think it's any good for learning a language from scratch. At most, I think sometimes you can learn. I know a lot of people practice Japanese on Duolingo, and it can help in that sense because it helps you learn like the characters, But otherwise, I don't think it's the best thing. There's a lot of better sites for learning language, and if you can, then actual, like, you know, personally taught courses and everything online are way better. But there's a lot of other sites that do what Duolingo does, but then actually explain. Because the reason Duolingo isn't great is because it'll like ask you, hey, what's this word? And then you press one of the multiple choice, and then it's like, nope, it's this one, and then you just move on. But for what you need in order to actually grasp a language fully and way quicker is to understand the why for everything, which is why, you know, in class you'll learn like the rules of grammar and everything like that. That's how you become able to form your own sentences and to come up with things without having a whole dictionary next to you all the time, because you'll be able to think, oh, well, this thing goes here and here and here, so I guess the word for this would probably be this or something like that. That's how you get it in your brain. I understand about Duolingo, definitely. Using it really does go in one ear and out the other. Yeah, exactly. Your crush just asked for your number? Oh my god! What do I do? Well, you give them your number, bestie! Oh my gosh! What happened? Like, what? Like, you gotta, okay, like, you gotta give me the details. Is this like a text you got? Is this like what? Give me the situation. But yeah, if it's your crush, go for it! Give them your number! Oh my gosh! Fuzzy, I'm happy for you. I just remembered that I'm supposed to be putting my Christmas stuff onto the, onto my credits doc, because yeah, if any of you guys are ever curious about things like my music and my backgrounds and everything in my stream, then if you go to the bottom of a stream description, I have like a full Google Doc of all of the credits there, because it's a little bit long to list it all out. It's just in the description itself, and I'm updating that right now because I haven't put all of my Christmas stuff there yet, so I'm gonna do that. Christmas streams. I really like this music. I gave it to her. Oh, she's so pretty. Yay! Congrats, congrats, congrats. I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Whatever happens, you cannot have worse Riz than me, I promise. That's so real. That's so real. I don't know what your Riz is, but you know, I have faith in you. And I mean, if she's asked for your number, then you're already in, bro. You just gotta be yourself. I think a lot of people, when they're talking to their crush and everything for the first time, they get really scared about trying to, you know, riz them up properly and everything. But when people tell you to be yourself with these kinds of things, they really mean it. Because if you've gotten this far, then that means they like you. They like you. So if you pretend to be anything else or try too hard, then you won't be yourself. And then regardless of the outcome, you won't feel satisfied with it. Yeah. This is my Emmy advice. You check because it didn't have a number yet. Oh, I'm still dyeing my hair. Yay! I hope it comes out good for you. I hope your rainbow comes out good. I feel like there was something else I was going to say earlier. Oh, right. I was going to say something as well about the history exam. But what did Linkle say first? I met a kind soul in Wisconsin who wants a PC but can't afford one. So I'm building my second giveaway computer for my YouTube channel. Oh, wow. I hope that's not like costing you a crazy amount of money or anything. But that's really cool. I should get you, I would say, well, I was going to say I should get a PC from you sometime, but then I'd have to have it brought all the way to England, in which case I would just have to get the parts myself, so there's no point. But PC building is really cool to me. I wish I could do it. I have my own custom PC and everything, and I need to get it upgraded, but it's one that my ex built for me ages ago. And so since I don't talk to them anymore, that's a little tricky. It was like several years ago. I'm flying to England to do MEVC. Yay! Thank you. That's fair stuff. Oh, okay, that's all good then. All right, let me put this link to my Christmas background on there. I love, honestly, whenever I go to look for new stuff, when I want to, like, you know, decorate around the place for Christmas and everything, or when I wanted to make sure that we had a better room that I could rent out for our karaoke streams and everything. I love shopping on VGen so much. Window shopping on VGen is so fun. I really have to be careful not to spend all my money because people sell things at really good prices on there. And then I'm like, oh, this thing's only £1. This thing's only £2. This thing's only £5. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But like, the issue with that is then I do that and then I bought 10 things and I am not going to use them all. So I really have to be careful with it. I just want everything so much. It's the same as how whenever I want new custom content for The Sims 4, I love CC shopping. What a lot of people call it. When you go searching for custom content online and you go like scrolling through Pinterest or through someone's Patreon or something like that. But the difference there is that it doesn't cost me actual money because it's just Sims 4 custom content. With buying stream things, it does. So I need to be way more careful. Okay, let me put our little lights on there, because we've got our cute little lights. Most of my assets, though, if you ever see assets that like well, to be fair, whenever they match my model style, they're made by me. Any of the ones that I attach to my model are all self-made. Like the plum bob I have when we do sim streams, and this Christmas hat and my cozy blankie and everything, they're all drawn by me. And in fact, most of them, this is a little 𝘆cie secret, I draw most of my assets about 20 minutes before stream. Because I always tell myself, I have an idea for one. Sorry, one sec, I need to burp. No, I'm not letting you guys hear it. There we go. I tell myself every time, I'm like, oh, okay, I want a cozy asset for this. I want like a blanket. I want a Santa hat. I want a Christmas outfit or something. And I tell myself this like 3 days before the stream that I want it for. And I'm like, yeah, I should do that. That'd probably be a good idea to do that. I should get that done. And then I don't. And then it comes the day of the stream, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it eventually. I'll do it eventually. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll get there. I'll do it. And then it's half an hour before the stream, and I'm like, oh, do I want to do that? Do I not? And then it's 10 minutes before the stream, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. And then I draw it. So if you ever see me with a new asset, right? If there's ever a stream where I have a new asset, like when I have this hat or this blanket or something, and the starting soon screen happens to take longer than usual, that's probably not because I had scuff. It's probably because I was actively like updating everything. Like as minutes before the stream, seconds even. I was literally doing it. Half the time I'm literally doing it while we're on starting soon. I'm pulling open PEDTube remix. Is it a bad thing I've already planned out like 7 more MS Paint comms that I'm planning to send your way? No, that's a great thing for me. I love more work. How am I gonna complain? I'm always happy to have more stuff from you. I find it flattering that people want to be return customers this much. Is the best. Hey, Emmy, long time no see. How's life? Hi! Hello, it's going good. How are things going for you? Life is good for me because it's Christmassy. And what has happened lately? I mean, guys, we're like exactly 2 months and from my con performance. I still can't believe it whenever I say that out loud. I'm gonna be performing at a con in February, for any of you guys that didn't know that. Not in person. I'm gonna be there remotely, virtually, to yokai party at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿 Project. Yokai party idol takeover at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿 Project. Yeah, which is fucking crazy. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? I still can't believe it. That's it's so crazy. But that's in February. But at the moment we're having a nice time. We're having a nice Christmassy time. We're cozy. I'm doing an SNES Snow Halation cover and probably a Roblox animation to go with it. That sounds peak. I'm actually in a Snow Halation cover group. Like that makes it sound like it's an entire group. Like an entire permanent group who solely does covers of Snow Halation. But I'm in a group to cover Snow Halation, which is supposed to come out this year, but I'm not sure if it will. I can't tell you any more than that because I don't say these things until the host announces them. But that is something that I'm doing. So you might get to hear an Emmy Snow Halation by Christmas. Maybe. Would you guys like that? I'll probably sing, even if you don't, I'll probably sing Snow Halation on our karaoke stream on Saturday anyway. I haven't decided my full set list for that, because I think half of it I'm just going to improv on the fly, but some of it I need to go and get my own instrumentals for, so I should be prepared. Amy, she said she likes me. Oh my god! Also, what do you mean, what do? You tell her you like her too! Oh my gosh! I'm so happy for you! Let's go! Oh my gosh, guys, we're witnessing love blossom live on stream. Isn't this sweet? Isn't this amazing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I love young love. It's so cute. I love those little feelings when you're first falling in love with someone and getting to know them. All the little butterfly feelings and gushing and freaking out over every single thing they do is the best. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's so sweet. Would you like to be on my Tomodachi Island? There was a chance to get with Jessica Rabbit. Absolutely! I was gonna say yes anyway, but especially if I got to get with Jessica Rabbit. Let's go! I would love to be on a Tomodachi Island. I should make a new one. Actually, well, I say I should make a new one, but I think I reset mine not that long ago. Because there's a few ways I do Tomodachi life, right? When I was younger, the way I'd always do it is it starts off with, just like, you know, me and... oh my gosh, sorry. Me and like my family, and then I'd get older and it'd be like me and I don't know, maybe just a couple of my friends and maybe one little bit of my family, and that'll be like 10 people or so, and then I get sick of real people. I don't care about making real people. And I just start making OCs. I use Tomodachi Life as an OC maker. Like, you know when you go into Pickaroo and you just make a random character and stuff? I do that with Tomodachi Life and then set up whole families and everything, and I will, oh my god, the lengths I would have to go to in order to make them get together. You know how hard it is to try and get the couple that you want together in Tomodachi Life anyway, since you can't influence them and also they can't be gay and stuff like that. But when I would make OCs for them, and my dumb little kid brain would be like, yeah, so these two are married, and this is like an old grandpa and grandma married couple, and I'd have to fight for my life to get them to end up with the people I wanted. But I did that a lot. But I don't reset often, I will say. But like I don't play very often lately, so it's like if I haven't played for like a year or something, then it's probably with outdated, and so I might reset eventually, you know. Resetting Tomodachi Life is so traumatizing. I want to do it, but they're my homunculus children. No, yeah, that's very real. See, you get it. But I think it's after I did it the first time when I was younger, and also because I like lost an old copy of Tomodachi Life and had to restart and everything. And then I got used to it eventually. But it's mostly because I only did that if it's like really fully outdated, and I want to like, you know, start fresh with new people and everything, and not go through deleting 50,000 OCs. So I think at the moment it mostly has my friends and a lot of the hyperspace homies actually. So maybe I could stream it sometime. She also want to go on a date. Oh my god! What do you mean? What do you do? Bestie, you've got to lock in and you got to say yes. You got to say, okay, say yes, but also if you want to, you know, take the initiative here, what would be really nice and probably make her kick her feet in her end is like say yes and then immediately like ask like, you know, if there's anywhere she wants to go, or maybe you can have suggestions like, oh yeah, would this day work for you? What days would work for you? Or like we could go to this place or something like that. If you like take the lead there, give a little suggestion, show that you really do want to go, that way then that'd be nice. I'm so happy for you! Yippee! You're winning! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. This is so cute. I've liked her for a year. Oh wow! Then it's so awesome that now everything's coming together. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm so happy. Oh, this is so sweet. This shit is so awesome, Sauce. Exactly. This is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. You know, when I listen to this, I feel like I said, where I'm like, oh, I love young love. I love the feelings when you're first falling in love with someone. And I'm looking at this like I'm some kind of old person. Like, yeah, I remember back in my day, back in my day when I had crushes, when I fell in love. As if there's not things I still do. Christmas drinks. And then I've got my BGM there. There we go. That's all my Christmas stuff set up. On the little credits talk. Question, any guesses as to what MS Comms I'm planning to send your way? I have no idea, to be honest, because you have a lot of OCs. So I do not have guesses, unfortunately. Oh, I should drink more of my hot chocolate. It's getting cold. Question for you guys. This is also a hot chocolate related question, especially because I was telling you guys about like the luxury hot chocolate that I have. Sometimes. Are you dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate people? Or just in general, order the three. Because personally, my order, I think, goes milk, dark, and then white. It used to go dark, milk, and then white, I think. But I think it goes milk, dark, and then white. I don't like white chocolate very much. I like it in some situations. Like, it goes good with other desserts. Like, there's a lot of, like with those luxury hot chocolates I have, right? The white chocolate ones are my favorite because they're always ones that are, like, really creamy. It's just, like drinking a cake. Or I've had, like, crepes and stuff before, and cakes at fancy dessert places that have white chocolate drizzled on them. But I don't ever buy bars of white chocolate. I think a lot of people don't expect me to. I think a lot of people would expect me to be a white chocolate enjoyer more than a dark one because I like everything so sweet. I'm very much like, you know, like an overly sweet. I have a sweet tooth. That's the thing I was looking for. I'm very sweet addicted. I love a lot of things that are ridiculously too sweet for anything, and it makes everyone else go like, eh. Like, I love Monster even though I can't have it anymore. They told me I can't have any more Monster. But anyway. I love Monster. I love all kinds of candy. I keep a candy jar in my room, on my desk, like right next to me right now. Can you hear that? I have a candy jar on my own desk that I keep fully stocked. So that should show my sweet tooth. I promise I brush my teeth. I promise I'm responsible about it. But I keep a candy jar on my desk and everything. And I'm always having something sweet. Every time I have something savory, I feel like I gotta have something sweet after to balance it out. I love all kinds of artificial drinks. My favorite kind of drinks and sweets are the ones that stain you inside because they're so full of ridiculous sweetness. So a lot of people, I think, expect me to be a white chocolate enjoyer, but it just doesn't hit for me. I like it with other chocolate, and I like it as a topping on desserts and stuff, but I never seek it out on its own. Milk chocolate is the perfect balance for me. And then, oh, good afternoon, Serena, Savannah Thantalier. Hello, Merry Christmas. But yeah, milk chocolate is the perfect balance for me, but I also really like dark chocolate. I don't like it too dark because, again, I do need my sweetness. Once it gets like, once you get something that's like 90% of something, I'm like, okay, bro, this one got a little kick to it. But to be fair, most super dark chocolates are only meant to be eaten like in tiny bits anyway, which is kind of why a lot of dark chocolate is nice. I think like 70% is normally my personal cutoff, because dark chocolate can be really nice because you eat it really slowly. You like savor it and everything because it's so bitter. It's really good. Dark milk for me. White is what did you say? White is 1,346 places way too sweet. That's fair. I love dark chocolate. Hot chocolate made in our steam espresso machine is my favorite Christmas snack. Ooh, that sounds good. This is not a Totsu. This is just a normal chatting stream. This is just a normal Emizatsu, don't worry. If it was a Totsu, I would have pinged you guys for it. It was gonna be an art and chat stream today. Oh, my back, hang on, I'm stretching. That only happens like once a year, so I have to pause for it. It was gonna be a drawing Totsu today, but I have groceries coming at 2 and a television coming at 5, so I can't do that today, which is why the stream started at 11:30 instead of 1 and everything as well. So we're just gonna chat for a bit and we're gonna get cozy. We have hot chocolate. I actually have some of my biscuits. I haven't had any biscuits yet. I've had the hot chocolate, but none of the cookies. You know what, also, along with the chocolate question of whether you guys prefer dark milk or white, or like, you know, order them for yourself, what are you guys' favorite Christmas food and snacks? Like, so when I say Christmas food, I don't do, I'm including snacks because I don't just mean like on a Christmas dinner. I mean like things you eat around Christmas in general, like sweets you get, desserts you get, drinks you get, and everything. What's your favorite Christmassy stuff? Because, like, I love Christmas dinner. I'm honestly low-key a little sad that I'm not cooking it this year. Because last year, I did Christmas dinner for our family. I cooked for Neri and his mom, and for Ember as well. You guys know Ember from the Hyperspace Homies, from my Totsu streams. And Ember came over, and I made Christmas dinner for all of us. And I honestly, low-key, just saying, I did really good. I'm kind of goated. It was one of the best Christmas dinners I'd ever had, and I made that shit myself. But this year I'm gonna go back to the farms. I'm gonna go visit some of my cow family. And I'm gonna have Christmas with them. And actually with some distant families, so I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go, but I think I've had Christmas with some of them before when I was younger. So low-key, I kind of, ever since doing it myself for the first time, I realized just how much work and stress it is and how much you've got to plan out the whole day. But I really like it. I really enjoy it. So I kind of regret saying yes a bit because I really want to host my own Christmas again. But I'm sure I'll have a nice time anyway, so I'm trying not to worry about it. And also, if I spend Christmas with that family, I get more money. But anyway. As I was saying, I'm going for Christmas with them this year, and I do like big Christmas dinners themselves, but a lot of the stuff around a Christmas dinner or the other snacks you have at Christmas are my favorite part. Like, my family makes huge Christmas dinners, especially my mom, and we're always the type to have like a billion leftovers for like the next week or something that you're always going to be having in your lunches from then on, and I like that. With the Christmas table itself, I fucking love chicken. I don't like having turkey for Christmas. If someone has turkey, I'm leaving. Because I just think turkey is just like worse chicken. It's drier chicken. But I love a big roast chicken. I love fluffy potatoes. Pigs in blankets are my favorite parts. Yorkshire puddings, chef kiss, best part of a Christmas dinner. I love getting Yorkshire puddings, and then when you have like really good gravy for them and you fill it with it, and you can pick up the Yorkshire pudding and go like, and then it's all like soggy and mushy and you can eat it. Tastes so good. Yorkshire pudding's very good. Definitely one of my favorite parts. I'm also a big like mashed person because I like potatoes in general. I like sweet a lot. I like a carrot sweet mash at a Christmas dinner. I also really like Brussels sprouts. When I was younger, I didn't, but then I started having them in gravy as a kid, and they make a good snack. And last year I made like a what was it I made? I made like a cheesy potato leek, like a, I'm forgetting the word. Like a cheesy, creamy, potato leaky thing as a side dish, and that was really yummy. But like, all the stuff, all the snacks you have around Christmas, my favorite part. I'm gonna read some of your answers before I go on this ramble though. What were you guys saying? I like pigs and blankets. Face, you're just like me for real. Those little tart things with raisins. Oh, mince pies. I do not like mince pies, but that's also because I generally don't like that kind of raisin fruity flavor, which sucks around Christmas because all traditional Christmassy things are that flavor. But I get why you like them. I see why other people like them, but I don't like them, but fair for you. They're also like a really nice like size of little snack to have all the time. A stonks approach, yeah. If I go for them for Christmas, then I get more presents. And I want to buy a guitar with my Christmas money this year, so... I gotta lock in. And I also have presents for my family. It'll be nice to actually give them to them for once, because I often can't afford to get them all presents, so... We've got pavlova here. Oh, you have pavlova at Christmas? Peak! You know, I think Neri's mom might have made pavlova for us last year, but I don't remember, because she makes a banging pavlova. She is the best pavlova I've ever had, and she makes it incredibly. Maybe I should ask her if we can have that when I get back on like Boxing Day or something, because that'd be really nice. Because yeah, along with that, so my favorite part of Christmas, I love Christmas itself, let it be clear. That's why we have this whole festive thing. If I had been more prepared this year and hadn't had so much, you know, like stuff overrunning into half of the year, I would have changed the stream setup to be Christmassy from the 1st of December. In fact, I used to start doing my Christmas decorating in the end of November and everything. I haven't done it for our house yet. I'm gonna decorate in the rest of our house today, and I've done half of my decorating in my room. I'll explain that later. But normally I'm such a festive, jolly person, dude. I love Christmas. So I love Christmas itself, but like the part that makes Christmas for me, that like Christmas isn't done until like the week after Christmas. And that's not because I like keep singing all the way through or anything. No. It's because I have a big family. We make big food. We order like 10 billion snacks and everything. My mom comes locked with so much stuff. There's like so much fucking wine and fizz and everything lining the walls. I've never been rich, but you know, when you got a lot of cows, you got a lot of mouths to feed. They eat a lot. It's like the one time of the year you're not just gonna eat grass. We gotta have something. So I've got a big ass family with a bunch of cousins and everything that aren't really cousins, and aunts and uncles that aren't really related or came from somewhere around the universe. You know, you get the idea. So we have a lot of stuff at Christmas, and everyone like, you know, gets all their presents and everything. It's really loud and busy, and it can be fun. But when you're a little kid, because I was the youngest cow in my family for a lot of the time, other than some like younger semi-siblings and nephews and nieces that I have, I was still the youngest of like my own first siblings, and oftentimes they wouldn't be there, so it'd just be like a bunch of aunts and uncles, like I said. So when you're just a little guy and you're a little neat and a little introvert, that's not too great. There's fun and there's all the food and everything, but then you wait until all of the adults get wasted. You wait until all the adults get wasted and everyone who doesn't live here goes home and everyone else like passes out, and you know they're not gonna wake up or want to do anything with you for like the rest of the week because they've all been too busy doing the Christmas planning, getting your presents and everything, and so now they just want you to leave them alone. And then you wake up on Boxing Day and everything is yours, baby. The leftovers, eating leftover Christmas stuff for breakfast. And what I do is I come downstairs and I go find all of the sweets and chocolate that nobody else finished, all of the bags, the boxes of like celebrations, big giant chocolate bars. My family often get me food in my stocking and stuff. They'll get me like instant ramen and chocolate and stuff. So I gather all that up. I don't eat most of it on the Christmas day. I find all of the leftover bottles of like Fanta, Coca-Cola, soda and everything. I gather all of them up in my big old Santa sack, take it up to my room, and then I get to play with my presents for the next week, and no one bothers me because they're all tired and sick of the rest of the family, and they've got to go back to work, or they're just enjoying like this one day of peace where they're like, oh yeah, go eat leftovers, don't worry about it. And it is peak. That's what makes Christmas for me. The days after Christmas are the best part. Christmas itself is amazing. I'm a very festive person. I love the Christmas spirit. However, my Christmas is not like complete. Like I'm unsatisfied until I get that perfect after party. Yeah, my solo after party where I just get to gather up all of the chocolate that nobody else finished while they're all still asleep, because I wake up early, and also, you know, like again, they're all hungover and shit. And I just get to take it all up to my room and store it there, and it's cozy and no one's gonna bother me, and I just go play whatever Sims pack I got, and it's nice. That's the best bit for me. What did I miss? At the moment, we're talking about Christmas. We were talking. I asked you guys what your favorite chocolate is, like dark chocolate, milk, and white in order. And I asked you guys about your favorite Christmas food. Oh, it's Hanukkah right now too, so we've got double holiday season. Yeah, it is. I should have mentioned that because it is Hanukkah. We're celebrating that in this house as well. We're doing both at once. That's why I was the one who managed our Christmas last year instead of Neri's mom, because Neri and his mom don't necessarily celebrate Christmas much, but I do, so we celebrate both here. I decorate with both in mind. So most of our decorations that I do in my room, it's very silly, which again, I'll talk about in a second. But downstairs, I like to mix all our favorite colors together because Neri likes blue. Neri likes blue. He likes his cinnamon roll blue. And his mom likes purple and I like pink. So then we put them all together and I make it just like all wintry themed and everything. So the Hanukkah stuff can look pretty and so can our Christmas stuff. Getting sit on the deck at 2 a.m. on New Year's with the adults is the best feeling for me. Ooh, you know what? I understand that too. Yeah. New Year's is a really special feeling. I don't know what I'm going to do for New Year's this year. Because I don't normally make as much plans for it. Christmas is easy to make plans for me because I used to always just go with my family. And then obviously last year I hosted it myself here, which I do want to do again. And again, I'm kind of regretting not doing it this year, but it's okay because I'll have a nice time with my family too, I'm sure. But I want to do some other Christmas stuff with my friends around it and everything. But New Year's, I tend not to plan that much for because I'm not much of a party person. I feel like I seem like one, especially once you get me in karaoke and everything. I like having little parties with my friends, but I'm not much of a big party planner or nor am I like a club goer or anything like that. And that's a lot of what New Year's is for. And especially if anyone is the party person, out of most of my IRL friends, it is me. So the bar is really low because for the rest of them, it's even less so. And especially after Christmas, a lot of people are tired. So like, I'm not one to go to clubs or anything. I don't normally have big New Year's plans, but I'd like to do something. Often what I end up doing is just like listening to music that I really like and watching a stream or something at the time. Maybe I should, you guys, do you want to do like a New Year's Eve stream? Do you guys have New Year plans? Because we could do a countdown to New Year's together. That might be fun. It'd be like the one time that I could stay up until midnight, or like I could stream at midnight and not get in trouble for being too loud. Because like, who's gonna stop me? There's gonna be fireworks immediately after. There's always fireworks in the UK though, to be fair. Found some games in doom scrolling on Steam that look interesting. Some with demos as well. Ooh, hell yeah. If you want to send a bunch of them, actually, it might be easiest to drop them in the gaming channel in Discord so I can look through them all rather than putting them all in chat and so then I have to look them up. I would love Emmy Christmas and New Year plans together. Yeah, you should come over for Christmas sometime. I know, obviously, like I said, this year I'm going to my family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But if you want to come over after or anything, that'd be fun. Because I was considering asking Neri and his mom and maybe Ember if they want to have like a Boxing Day Christmas or something. Because I don't mind doing a second Christmas. I'll be like, oh god, it'll be like a divorced family. Oh dear. What was I gonna say? But because I low-key really want to do all the Christmas plans again and do a cookie and everything. It was fun. But maybe the day after wouldn't be best for that. But I'd like to, doing a New Year's stream might be fun. I'm considering it. Would you guys watch me for a New Year's stream? Do you guys have New Year's parties? We have huge New Year's celebrations where we do the countdown and sing Sweet Caroline. Oh my god, that is so white. In the best way. In the best way. I love Sweet Caroline. I'm British. But that is so real and I love it. That sounds like my family. That sounds like what they do as well. That's the kind of ways that half of Christmas ends up going. Which is why I like the little downtime in between Christmas and New Year's where nobody bothers me. Because I love big festive party time, but I really need my alone time afterwards. I kind of don't know if I'm an introvert or an extrovert. Because I used to, as much as I seem extroverted because I'm like loud and silly and yappy and everything, I've always grown up assuming that I was an introvert or feeling that way because the way that it works is not necessarily whether you're like confident or not, which a lot of people mistake it for, but that it's based on where you get your energy from. Oh, bye-bye, have a very lucky day, and congrats on your crush and everything, and congrats on your hair. Today is your day, Cookie. I hope you have a super, I mean, you're already having a very lucky day. You've got cool hair, you've got a cool girlfriend. Congrats. I hope your date goes well. Bye-bye, Merry Christmas. What was I gonna say? Hang on. But yeah, so like being an introvert or an extrovert is actually based on where you get your energy from, rather than, you know, how confident you are, because you can be super confident and fine with speaking publicly but still be an introvert, or you can be you know, have anxiety and still be an extrovert, because it's based on like a what restores your energy, basically. Like, say you have like a little battery in you. Some people, they you know, they're perfectly fine with hanging out with their friends and everything, but that drains their battery so much and they need like alone time to recover from it and then go out again. Even if they like their friends, they can still like them and be a happy person, but it's like that itself is a tiring activity and they need the time afterwards to recover. Whereas for some people, it's like being alone drains them and then they need to have people with them in order to get their energy back. instead. And so the latter one is extroversion. Like, for example, some people who are extroverts, it's not even necessarily that they're going to parties 24/7, but like I think Emma Richu made a good video on this where she talked about how she's a super extrovert and she'll ask always for someone in her house to do something with her. Like, she's like, yeah, I could eat, but eating with people is better. Or she'll ask someone like, hey, do you want to go with me to just to take the trash out? And it's like 3 steps. And it's like, yeah, but it's better with people. And if she's alone for like a day or something, she's like, and it just gets tiring, you know? Whereas in my case, I've always been the kind of person where with the alone time, I'm perfectly fine. I can just kind of go forever. But then planning to go out with people and spending time with people is super fun and awesome, but it is tiring. But I think I've changed over time, which is normal. A lot of people do. I think I've become more extroverted. But I don't know. I think it's maybe because my life situation changed so much, so going out with people became something that I could appreciate more, whereas before I was kind of drained in general in life, so like interacting with people itself was a chore for a bunch of different reasons. Send a list of those game names to your DMs. I think some might have gossiping going, aw, hell yeah, I'll check them all out later then. Thank you. Oh wow, that is a lot of them. Yeah, I'll check those out after stream. I think I recognize that Love Bite one. I feel like I've seen that name before. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, oh right! My Christmas decorations. Yeah, on tomorrow or maybe Friday, because my decorations probably won't come until tomorrow, which could be after the intended stream time, so we'll probably do it on Friday instead. Oh fuck, another Christmas gift I was getting just got sold and vented. Anyway, on probably Friday instead of tomorrow, we are going to be decorating a little Christmas tree for my room. It's a very Emmy coded Christmas tree, and we're going to make decorations for it together. I'm going to like draw rakigachis and stuff on them, draw things based on you guys and our memories and everything to have on my tree. However, the rest of my decorating for my house is my job. So downstairs, like I said, for the rest of our house, I mostly decorate our living room. In my old house with my mom, we decorate the whole house, but here I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't decorate the whole thing super corny Christmassy because I don't celebrate Christmas as much. So I make our living room all like a pink and purple and blue, and then all whites and silvers and everything, so it's all like shiny and wintry. And then I put some little decorations everywhere else that I can find them. But in my room, as you can guess by my general aesthetic, it's very colorful. I like to keep my whole space station very colorful and silly. I have so much merch and figurines everywhere. You guys haven't even seen half of the shrine that I have, because I have a whole shelf that's just covered in Monster High dolls and anime figures. Like pretty much every inch of my wall is covered in posters. I like to keep everything constantly colorful, and like anything I get, I'm like, yeah, I can stick it on the wall. Yeah, I can stick that on the wall. But that means that it's kind of hard to decorate for Christmas, right? Let me take another sip. Hang on. Yeah, it's kind of hard to decorate for Christmas, right? Because I can't really make it very festive if everything is already in like neon pinks and 10,000 rainbows and stuff. It doesn't look Christmassy. Even if I put like a bunch of holly on, it's just gonna clash. So my plan instead was like, well, what if have you guys have you ever seen those like GIFs or videos, like the memes where they take some scene from a game or an anime and they just put like stupid Christmas picnic stuff all over it and change all the text to say like jolly and festive and other Christmas buzzwords? Like I've seen one where it's a clip from JoJo's where like Bruno puts an entire eye inside Giorno's mouth, but instead they've both got Santa hats edited on them and he's putting like a gingerbread man in there or something. Like they're all stupid, you know? They're really stupid. So I did that. I do that. I did this as of last year. Let me find the photos. This one photo is a work in progress. There's been many more decorations added to it since. So this is a work in progress photo. I'll take better photos for you guys when it's entirely completed. But let me get this up. My personal way of decorating my room is just recreating those GIFs, but on my wall. Why did the photo not download? Hello? Hey, computer, can you please do it? Hello? Where the fuck is the image? What? I just downloaded the, what? Hang on. Did it go in my fan art folder again? Why does it always do that? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, there we go. My personal way of decorating my room to make it Christmassy while still being my room is just by doing that. I print out 10 billion tiny Santa hats and I stick them onto every single thing in my room that has a face. So this is a work in progress photo from the other day. Every single thing you see in here that has a face or head of any kind on it does now have a Santa hat on it. I've already run out. This is only one tiny section of my shrine as well. This doesn't even, there's 4 walls in my room, bro, and they're all covered. I've got tons of these. I've genuinely got hundreds of these hats everywhere. There's so many everywhere. I put them on every single thing that even has a slightest head shape. All of my dolls have them on, every single poster, every figurine. I even have tiny little Sanrio figurines that have them. One of my friends, because I got them to help with this one this year, put tiny hats on the little kuromis that are on my slippers that I wear around my house. Every sticker I have on my PC gets a Santa hat. I print out some huge ones for different posters I have. I print out some teeny tiny ones for the little dolls that I have. I should put them on my plastic cows as well. Oh my god, I didn't even consider that because I have the plastic cow collection this year. I can put a tiny Santa hat on every single plastic cow that I have. Yeah, Kaya's spotted. Yeah. I have those 2 Kaya prints that I think are really gorgeous. And then I also have a Kaya plushie on my bed. Oh, the snowman censorship. Yeah. So I have this Love Life poster where Nozomi is washing Hanayo, as she does. But my brother-in-law used to always complain that when he came over that it was like perverted and that I had some like freaky gooner poster. So it's Christmas time. They're building a snowman together. They're playing in the snow and building a snowman together like girl pals. Also, yes, you have already been converted. Hang on, I didn't read that conversation fully. Where was it? I don't think I'm a Rakigachi. This is on my 4th stream. It's not like a loyalty card. No, yeah, you're a Rakigachi as soon as you want to call yourself a Rakigachi. If you like me, then you're a Rakigachi. As soon as you get here, I eat you up and spit you out and you turn Rakigachi shaped. That's actually the little guys that you see on my blankie. Those are Rakigachis. I need to, oh my gosh, hang on, I need to burp again. You guys still aren't getting that. There we go. I need to draw Rakigachis more. I need to give like an official ref sheet because Rakigachis can change around a lot, but they're kind of like their main design was inspired by Minior from Pokemon because I saw that and I was like, that's exactly what I'd want if I had a mascot. What the fuck? They stole my brand, and so I just took it back. They're kind of completo shaped, these little round star little creatures. They all have a tail on them, which is by default swirly, so that it matches with my little swirlies on my head and like my cow tail and stuff. And you have little like star-ish shaped, you're mostly just round, it can be any shape with the little horns on you to match with my horns and stuff. But the face that you have on you and your tail can be literally anything. You can have different horns and stuff on the top, and you can be any color and anything. They go very silly. My plan in the future is to make a Rakigachi Pikru for you guys, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Rakigachi activities include drawing you eating an alien with a knife and fork. Yeah! You don't need to say sorry. I love that drawing. It's one of my favorite. I was actually going to use it as a thumbnail for my Zatsu's Day until I decided it would be a Christmas one. I want to use it for one soon. I honestly love it so much. That's exactly what I do. And also, you don't need to apologize. Hang on. Let me get out of my Christmas gear and show you the outfit that I wear when we play Overcooked. One sec. Where'd I put myself? Not that. One moment. Hang on. Let me change. You guys aren't allowed to look at that. Don't be freaky. Hang on. No, ito. Because when I play Overcooked with John Yanga and sometimes with Mamedo, I have a specific little outfit just for that. What? Why can I not find the... Why is it not there? Eh? Where the fuck is my Overcooked outfit? Where'd I put it? Where did I put it? I know I have it somewhere. Oh, did I put it in the wrong place? Why is it not in my closet? Hang on. I don't know what I've done with this. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why is it not there? Bro? Where the fuck did I put this thing? Where is this what? Okay, well I have it somewhere. Instead I'm just gonna have to show you a photo of me. That's crazy. Whatever. Okay, let me get a photo. Let me get a photo. Overcooked. This is how I look when we play Overcooked. You don't have to worry about me drawing me eating an alien. I eat Rakigachis. I cook you guys into a pan. This apron is kind of crazy. On its own. Hang on, I gotta get the matching John for it. We have little matching coupled aprons. Because we're buddies like that. Where is it? Wouldn't you trust us at your restaurant? If you went to a restaurant and these were the head chefs with these aprons, wouldn't you want to go there and eat? Wouldn't that sound tasty? Don't you trust us? Don't we look like trustworthy chefs to handle your food? I loved making these. They were so fun. But yeah, see, you don't have to apologize for drawing me eating an alien. See, look what I'm eating. I'm eating you guys, frying you in a nice little stir fry. And Soupy, thank you. What was I gonna say? Hides the half eaten outfit. What the hell? Crimson, you took it! Spit it out, spit it out, spit it out. Ta. Going to refer to freaky lesbian activities as building a snowman together now. Yeah, that's what CEO was talking about. I want you to know that I'm never leaving cause I miss the snow. Till death will be freezing. I wonder if I can do that challenge where you do that all in one breath. I think I can, but I'm not prepared for it enough today. Hang on. I also don't know what speed it's at because I might end up doing it too slow or too fast and then fucking myself over more. One sec. I actually want to try that now. I know that's something I should try on like karaoke day, but I'm definitely not doing it in one breath in karaoke. Snowman Sia. I don't pay much attention to Sia ever since that one movie, but I remember when this song was trending on TikTok. Wait, one sec. What speed is it? What is the tempo of the song? Okay, I wonder if I can do that in one breath. 2, 3, 1, 2. I want you to know that I'm never leaving cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Oh, barely. I was running out of breath at the end. I think I can do it easily, like smoothly in one breath if I try hard enough. I want you to know that I'm never leaving cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on. Oh, it's once it gets to that last part, I've run out of breath. Like I've done it enough that I can breathe. I can technically sing it, but I can't go, come on, let's go. Like I have to go, come on. Ah, that's annoying. I'm really determined now. I promise I won't do this for like an hour. Hang on. It's probably easier if I sit up instead of sitting at my desk. I want you to know that I'm never leaving cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. I don't think I'm getting any better than that while I'm sitting down. Yeah, that one. My drawing ability is actually peak at that dumbass drawing of me and my GF's white blobs. Oh, that one you said. I was looking at that just a second ago when I was getting the photo for myself of my shrine with all the Santa hats. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love drawing stupid little creatures and people that I love. It's so much fun. Oh, this is such a nice stream. I'm having such a nice cozy time. I swear there was something else I said I was going to talk about that I forgot about. I still have one of my biscuits. I haven't had one of those yet. I also might get another hot chocolate in a sec, but I don't think the stream will go too much longer. I specifically started at like 11, half 11, so that I could go until 1 or so, because the things, my grocery delivery is coming between, I think, 2 and 3, so I'll probably stop at like half 1, but I might go get another hot chocolate before we end. But then I'll waste some more time. I don't know. Or what would probably be the smarter idea is I'll go until my hot chocolate runs out. That's a better idea. Because I haven't finished it yet. Thoughts on chili chocolate? I think I've only ever tried a chili chocolate like once. It's not my thing because chili isn't my thing. I actually have a really terrible spice tolerance. Like how do I put it? I have a better spice tolerance than most white people in my life. Like I have a way better spice tolerance than my mom. Like, I guess I have a normal spice tolerance is what I'm saying. I'm just normal in a boring way. I don't seek spice out. I would never call myself someone with a high spice tolerance. I never go for spicy food, but I can handle it better than most people who actually have a bad one. You know what I mean? Like hang on. There's a lot of people that I know that genuinely have bad spice tolerances, and they'll eat something that has like, I don't know, a little bit of like fucking chorizo in it, and they'll be like, ooh, this one's got some kick to it. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Oh, sweating. I'm not like that. but my spice tolerance is not good. I've actually been purposefully trying to make it better for the past like year or so, because a fun fact about Emmy that you might not know yet, some of Emmy lore that's key that most Rakigachis don't, is one of my hobbies is trying really shitty, cheap packets of instant ramen. I've been meaning for a while to make a spreadsheet about it, because I keep track of all the different kinds of instant ramen. I say keep track, I just keep track in my brain. That's why I need a spreadsheet. Of all the different kinds of instant ramen that I found around here, just in the UK in general. And every time I see a new one that I haven't tried yet, I'm like, ooh, that looks like it tastes like shit. I want it. Like, I say shitty cheap ones, like I don't even mean like pot noodles or something, or like bulldog. Those are good. Those are good brands. Those are genuine good stuff. I mean, when you go to like some random corner store you've never been to before, some random kombini, and you see one that costs like 60p. And it's got like some random ass logo you've never seen. It looks like it probably tastes just like pure oil. That's what I want. Because I have like, the reason I haven't made a sheet yet is because my ratings for them are very subjective. Sometimes I'll taste one and I'm like, yeah, this is bad, in a way that it's like trying to be normal and it just kind of tastes like shit. Or sometimes I'll go and I'm like, oh yeah, this tastes really cheap in a good way. This one tastes oily and cheap and like fast food and lame in a way that I really like and I want more of it. Or this one is like actually good in a way that it tastes like good food. So there's a lot of different kinds, you know. You've told us this. Yeah, I know. I've told you guys this, but there's new Rakigachis, is why I mentioned it. So one of my hobbies is trying different shitty ramen and stuff, and just trying different ramen I haven't tried in general. But a lot of instant ramen is spicy, and a lot of the good instant ramen is spicy. So that's specifically my reason for developing a spice tolerance. Mind you, there's other kinds of food that I want to have a better spice tolerance for, you know. There's a lot of like food from my own culture and everything that I want to learn that's spicier than I'm normally great at handling. And like in the way that it's like you know when you try something and it's not too spicy for you to eat at all, you can handle it, but it's like because it's just that little bit too spicy for you, you can't enjoy the rest of the flavor. And it's like if I was just a little bit better at resisting spice, I know this would taste really, really good, but my mouth is too weak for it. So, you know, sometimes I want to learn it for that. But half of my reason is just because I want to try other different kinds of ramen. I want to not be soft locked out of more. Oh, bye Serena, have a very lucky day and have a very lucky exam. I'm wishing you lucky. Bye bye, so I'll probably be gone by the time you get back, but thank you for coming and hang out with us. I hope I could help you hang out and chill and get cozy in preparation for your exam so you don't feel too bad. Yay, bye bye. Saying you like spicy things makes people genuinely put you through a magma gauntlet for some reason. Real and true. I feel like everyone that I know that talks about liking spice, I just happen to be surrounded by the kind of people who are competitive about it. To be fair, and not to generalize, but I think half of this reason is because they're British white men. And like when they say they like spice, they're the kinds of people that come up with that magma gauntlet for it, you know? Because like they want to be competitive about it. They got to prove that they can handle it. I actually got my brother-in-law some gourmet spices, like chili sauces for Christmas the other day. I tested them because it was at a mall near us. They had like a little stand in the middle, and they had little like taster pots for all these sauces, right? And for the tasting, it was like a coffee stirrers that they gave you, those little wooden ones, and you were just meant to dab the tiniest bit on it. I dabbed into one. It had like 3 chilies on the side, and it was called like a Cajun bum burner, I think, which is crazy. And I put a teeny little dab into one, like barely touched the coffee stirrer, and I put it on my tongue, and it hurt. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'll get him that one. Because I've seen like my brothers and my brother-in-law and like my nephews and uncles and everything go to places like Nando's before, go to chicken restaurants where they have spicy seasonings, and they'll find the spiciest one that they have, like the highest level with all like 5,000 chilies on it, where the bottle is like jet black and everything and has warnings all over it, and they'll all pour that over their stuff, and you watch them in turn all go red mode and be like, yeah, light work, no reaction, while they're like sweating, sniffling, snotting. Did you talk about pee earlier? I'm sure this is a genuine question, but just seeing, did you talk about pee earlier go by on my screen is hilarious. Just pissing? Oh no, I don't think that's for Twitch. I think that's for OnlyFans. I was in the bathroom and really confused. Headset was cutting out. I don't think I talked about pee today, but I might have. I don't remember most things that I talked about 5 minutes ago, to be honest. I say so many things, I just kind of have to get used to like tuning out my own voice and letting it just go past me. So I do not remember. Maybe I did. You guys can answer, but I forgot. I don't think I talked about pee today. We can if you really want to, but I don't have many pee topics on mind. It's not a very festive activity. I was like staying connected for like 5 seconds of 1 minute. Oh, I see. But yeah, I don't have much spice tolerance. So I think back to your original question, I think I've had chili chocolate once. And I did think it was cool. If I had more spice tolerance, I'm sure I'd like it, because I think like all kinds of gourmet chocolate with other stuff in are really, really cool. I really like interesting mixes of flavors and food like that. Hang on. Why am I irping? Anyway. I've almost finished my hot chocolate. But yeah, I really like quirky combinations of flavors like that. I think they're really interesting. They're very Emmy-coded. Like, Emmy-coded foods and flavors are either things that are obnoxiously, artificially, ridiculously sweet, like Monster mixed with Fanta mixed with a whole box of Haribos kind of sweet, or it's things where it's a really strange little combo. Like, chili chocolate isn't that strange, but to most people when you introduce it to them first time, you know, it's kind of rare, like the spice and sweet, you know? I like that. You gotta mix and match. Thoughts on Sesame Street? Sesame Street peak. I actually didn't watch Sesame Street growing up, because it's slightly more of an American thing than a British one. So I think most of the channels that I watched when I was a kid didn't have it, or at least not at the time for most of it. I was watching stuff like, we have other puppet shows that are more popular in the UK for kids, like In the Night Garden, which is like Sesame Street if it was trippy, because it is a show made with like puppets and stop motion and everything. But instead of them being talking guys that go through their little daily arcs, nobody speaks, and it feels like you're tripping out if you watch it as an adult because it's for newborns. But Sesame Street is cool. Sesame Street's peak. I like what I see of it. That Ratatouille scene, Cord. Yes, exactly. You get me. Yes, that Ratatouille scene where he eats the cheese and the strawberries. I do that sometimes. Whenever I'm like fridge raiding in the middle of the night, I try to find weird little combos like that. I act like that sometimes with if I go into the fridge and there's nothing, I'll just get a block of cheese and I'll pull out a tomato and then I act out like I'm Ratatouille. And I bite into one and I'm like, and I bite into the other one and I'm like, argh! And then I bite into them like together and it's like, peak. I highly recommend it. It's a great refrigerating combo. You're just having a block of cheese and a whole tomato. Very, very good. Very messy. Careful because you'll get drool everywhere, but it's very yummy. It's so peak the source material. Yeah. It's gonna be the best YouTube proof of all time, chat. Oh dear, I'm scared. I'm excited, but I'm also scared. It feels so awesome when my non-niche references get caught like a flaming pitch. Oh, that's real. I like it when niche references get caught as well, though. You'll get a lot of those from me. Half the time in the middle of sentences, I just make some niche reference and then don't elaborate and move on. But I love being a reference catcher. I'm often that for a lot of my friends, where they say some kind of stim or reference that they've caught lately, and I'm the person who finishes saying it from the other end of the room. I've got so many Christmas songs stuck in my head. I love Christmas songs. That's why we're doing Christmas karaoke on Saturday. I'm so excited. I get to sing Christmas songs with you guys. I've got like I did say, I haven't figured out an exact set list yet, especially because I'm waiting on the potential friend duets and stuff. And I'll probably just improvise some of it on the fly. But there's some things that I need to prepare my own instrumentals for because I know they won't be on Carathon or anything. But like, what was I going to say? Right, yeah, we've got a mix of like modern and classic Christmas songs because I like a lot of classic, like, you know, old school Christmas, all the big Christmas classics. But I also, honestly, even like some like Christmas hymns, even though I'm not religious. I was raised Christian, even though I didn't really care about it. And I still sing a lot of like Christmassy hymns and stuff. But I also like modern Christmas songs, like pop Christmas songs, and I like some like anime Christmas songs that I want to put in there and everything as well. I really like the Aikatsu version of We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and that's been stuck in my head a lot. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will sing it with an English accent for that though. Make up, she to dress up, she to level up, she to I miss you. I really want to sing. I want to do a cover of it at some point. Because one of my favorite modern Christmas songs is The Best Thing I Ever Did by Twice. I really like their song Merry and Happy as well. But The Best Thing I Ever Did is great. And also Funky Glitter Christmas by Edmix goes so hard. It's so fun and cute. But I don't know them well enough to do them at karaoke, I think, because they're... With Korean songs, I can sing them, but it takes a long time for me to memorize them, much longer than Japanese. And I can't just sing them like karaoke off of sight, you know? Because like I can see the things and understand how they're pronounced mostly, but it takes a while for me to get into my head. Whereas if there's a Japanese song that I listen to all the time, so I like know it well enough, but I haven't actually looked at the lyrics before, like directly, I'll still be able to pull up the lyrics in Romaji and just like, you know, figure it out, like live. But I can't do that with Korean yet. The problem is half of the... Oh, wait, hang on. My back. My back is so messed up. Oh my gosh, I feel like an old person. What the hell? I was wrapping presents last night. And like just bending over to wrap all the presents hurt me so bad. I've still got pain this morning. And I know I was carrying Christmas bags around and everything, but like I feel like a really old person. It's kind of concerning. I think I need to work out. I don't want to be 30 and then have all of my bones broken and not be able to do anything. I gotta lock in. Make sure you're active and do fun stuff while you're young, guys, because otherwise when you get older and not even that much older, you'll regret it. Problem is half of the niche references are from low-genuinely embarrassing sources. Okay, no, that's real. But I wouldn't judge you. Is my smile stitched? Fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Workout stream. That'd be fun. That'd be fun for you guys. And things that are fun for you guys, in the sense that it's like ridiculous and embarrassing or stressful for me, are fun for me because you guys are having fun. You draw the assets 20 minutes for. Okay, hang on. You don't gotta call me out like that. I genuinely would. I will draw all the assets on the fucking morning. I'll have like an hour and prepare everything right then. You'll see the stream go back for like 15 minutes and then I pull up with an entire gym. But that could be fun. That would be, once I go 3D one day, which I really, really, really want to. I need to upgrade my computer first and foremost, but like I don't have the money to get a 3D model and everything, nor the time to practice making it myself, which I would love to one day. I really want to get back into 3D modeling. But I need the money to fix my computer setup and everything, and make all of that better first. But if I could, I would love to do like a 3D like Ring Fit stream or something like that, you know, or just dance. That would be great. Oh yeah, and if there is no need. I've been watching lately all those TikToks people make of like the POV of other background characters in like a YN corny Wattpad story, like ones where they're like YN's co-workers or YN's like dating the CEO mafia boss and everything, and they're talking about all the shit they get up to. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with them? And I think they're really funny. Blender is a lost language to me. It's so hard to figure out. That's understandable. I haven't really used Blender much. When I was younger, because I went to college in the UK for game design for 2 years. In the UK, for context as well, for anyone who doesn't know, we have college and university are two separate things. You go to high school, which is secondary school, until you're 16, but then you're still supposed to stay in some kind of education or training until you are 18, and it's also still like free-ish at that time. So you graduate high school at 16, and then you either go and get an apprenticeship or some other like training thing that you sign up for, or you go to college for 2 years. And then after that, you can go do anything. Anyone can still also go to a regular like college course at any age, but after college is when you go to university. So college is the thing you do in between, and the courses are normally short, and they're normally much more open to other stuff. But then university is the whole separate thing that you actually go off to for several years, which is afterwards, once you're 18 plus. But so I went to college for game design after high school, and we did 3D stuff a little bit in there, not much. I think I might be able to find some photos of my old 3D models at some point, but we didn't do much. It was mostly just practicing sculpting. We didn't properly like make them like rigged good or anything, or learn to animate with them, but I liked the process a little bit, and I really would like to learn 3D stuff. I wanted to learn how to animate MMD when I was younger as well, but I never got around to it. But I think it's really cool. And like, as much as I love 2D things, and I like draw more, and I want to be able to animate in 2D more because I only really dabble in it once in a while, and I want to make myself a live 2D model, and I've been really passionate about live 2D for ages anyway, because, you know, I watched its whole like formation. I think 3D is the end goal for me. Which, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of surprising sometimes, because I like, you know, art so much, and I like things with like, you know, my thick lines and all these kinds of things you can only do in 2D, but I think 3D, being in 3D would let me express myself way more than I could in 2D, and I'd really like that. Like, I want to have both, let that be clear. But I think one day 3D will probably be my main format. But maybe I'm just biased because I was a Kizuna Ai fan day one, so that's like peak VTubing to me, you know? I'd love to make a video game one day. Same, that would be so good. I wish I could. I really want to. I want to make a rhythm game one day. But like, in order to make a rhythm game, it's not just that you need the mechanics, but you need the songs. And I do write songs, but I gotta have enough of them. I have so many like identities and future projects that I've thought to myself like, oh, this would be a great rhythm game, but I don't have enough time and money and resources to make all the music for that. But I would love to do that. I'd love to make a game like Muse Dash, where you just like, you know, get a bunch of songs from other things. Have an idea for an ultimate game. Yeah, I know you do. You plan a lot of like ultimate games and visual novels and stuff. I've been involved in making visual novels before. I have a few friends that have made visual novels, although most of them haven't come to fruition because they've been cancelled partway through. But I've done, I've been like art stuff for visual novels and stuff a couple times. And I used to be in the DDLC modding community when I was a kid, but that did not last long, and I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I like visual novels a lot. I think I'd most like to make a rhythm game of some sort, because I think that would be really fun, or some kind of like other like a gacha or fighting or story game. Most of the games that I designed when I was in game design course were like that, because I'm just making the kind of games that I play. Or I would love probably one day to make some kind of Sims knockoff, as many people have. However, I personally don't really play Sims knockoffs because I'm so addicted to Sims in a way that the others really don't do it for me. But I would be interested in making something that's like live sim adjacent myself, but I'd probably find some other way to make it really silly. Probably feel more Roblox game core. I'd make something more fantastical and stupid and ridiculous. Hello! Hi, Duty! Hi, Duty Gunner. Hello! How you doing? Good morning. I should drink more of my hot chocolate. I almost finished my hot chocolate, which means we've also almost finished this stream, unfortunately, because I'm having a really nice time. This is so cozy. I'm having just like a nice little, we're so comfy. I get to chat with you guys. So Christmassy. I really like this. I should do Zatsus like this more. I'm dying and now. Oh, your hair. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry. I look like I just hallucinated a message. Sorry. I was looking at YouTube because I was going to set up something for after the stream. I was going to check if there's anyone I could raid into when we end, because we're not ending yet, but later. So I was going to prep it in advance. But YouTube showed me a shot of the stream from like half an hour ago. So I saw chat there and I was like, oh, there's a new message. And I was like, wait, no, that's old. You're on the side of my Geometry Dash game like Family Guy clips. Let's go! Wait, wrong face. Let's go! That's exactly what I want to be. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go! Hell yeah. That's exactly my goal. I am stimulation like that. I mean, you haven't even seen the oversim chamber. I haven't pressed it today. I resisted oversim chambering today because I wanted to be cozy. But like, you haven't witnessed the oversim chamber yet, so you don't even know. You don't even know. That's what I'm made for. I feel like that's just my whole energy as a person. That's kind of my gender, you know? I'm like a... Wait, I just realized this one thing I have is wrong on there. What there? But yeah, I'm like literally like just little stimulation, baby stimulation in the corner as a person. And for that, I will put you in the oversim
Let's
chamber.
go. Open up. It's time for parkour.
Oh, why is my music working?
Parkour check. Let's get this over
Hang on.
You're late. You know the deal. You can do the
Okay.
1 block jump for the raw chicken, or you can attempt the 1 block vertical jump for the beef.
Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for
I just
the beef.
realized it's like
better to be
visual
safe
and it's
do
not
the
meant to be.
1 block jump for the chicken rather than risk
I love the
entire life for
oversim
just
chamber.
half a hunger bar more.
Have any of you
Tomorrow,
guys
you
not seen the
better
oversim
be
chamber
late,
yet?
Or you'll be doing
Now
2
you get
block
to see it.
jumps as punishment.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I won't be late next time.
Why
Down
is it,
here, us parkour noobs only get fed once a day.
uh,
1 piece of raw chicken is just enough to get you to the next day. But that's the life of
I don't know
Parkour
why this is
Civilization.
visuals.
If you want to survive, you have to parkour. Every parkour noob has the same goal, and
Mediosaurus.
that's to make it to the top
Yeah,
layer
monitor
where all the
and
parkour
output.
pros
Why
go.
can't I hear it?
Most parkour pros
Why is
are
it
born
making
on the top
sound?
layer. If you're a parkour noob, there's only
This is
one
playing
way up,
music.
and that
Why is it,
through
like,
the
not doing
Temple of Parkour. The Temple of Parkour.
Can you guys hear the
is
hyper
only
pop? Oh, there we
structure
go.
in the world that combines the
There
bottom
we
and
go.
the
There's the
top.
oversim chamber.
To pick it up, you have to do an
Be nice to me. It's my first time. Do you like the oversim chamber? This is where I put it whenever I feel like you guys need stimulation that isn't the BRB screen or something while I'm doing something, or like I just like I don't know. Maybe you just need a treat. You know, maybe you're getting bored, or sometimes when I want to punish people. Anyway, back to being nice and cozy and peaceful. But see, you know, the oversim chamber is kind of gender. You know, that's kind of me in spirit. I didn't go to school because of the weather. Oh, is that like you chose not to, or because can't speak? Is that like because you chose not to, or because school got called off for the day? Because I love it when that happens. I miss when it snowed so bad. fuck global warming for like all the other reasons that global warming's bad, but also specifically fuck global warming for not making it nice snow outside my house. When I was younger, when I was a little cow in the farm fields, especially out there where there's not like, you know, city, so it's not as like hot and everything, there aren't cars everywhere, it used to snow so much. It was so good. You'd have the entire fields covered in snow that you could like drown in and everything. And my mom at one point used to have, we used to have a big trampoline in our garden, and it would snow like inches of it onto the trampoline. So me and my little semi-siblings, we would go out there, all wrapped up in like in our snow stuff and our boots and everything, and we'd jump on the trampoline just to see like the snow like jump in turn with us and like bang everywhere and everything. It was very dangerous. We should not have been doing that. Let that be clear. We should not have been doing that. It was not a good idea because you were a high risk of like falling off and everything and snow smacking in our faces and making it slippery. But it was really fun. I think some of us might have fallen off during that time as well, but you know, it'd be fun. And sometimes we'd like all jump into the same place and then sit there so we could see the snow like smack on down onto us and way down one side of the trampoline as well. I don't know how we didn't break it. I used to, I just miss snow. I love snow. I love winter. I love Christmas time. I love it being all festive and cozy and cold outside. I love it. Really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. That's one of my favorite winter songs. I'm gonna sing that one in karaoke, maybe several times, because it's one of my favorites, and I strangle everyone who says that it's a creepy song because it's not, and they're misinterpreting it. But yeah, I love winter. I love winter. Because I'm a summer hater anyway, but I love winter. I love when it snows. I love when it's all cold and frosty and chilly outside. I love getting inside and it being cozy and warm. I love having warm drinks and food and everything. I love snow. I love Christmas. But it doesn't really snow here so much anymore. Like, it rarely snows at all. And if it does, most of the snow comes in like January, because December is just, and November are just not cold enough for it anymore. So most of the time in the UK, what you get is just like rain. Because it's still like wet, it's still cold, but it's like cold in the sense that you just freeze and then get wet and then you freeze more because it's wet. Whereas with snow, it's like fun. But no. Back from the dead, first thing quotes Shakespeare. What? You egg? Stabs him. I know that quote. I know that quote. I know that quote. Hi, Winter Newcastle. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Hello. Merry Christmas. Maybe I should be saying like movie Christmas or something, but I think that sounds stupid. Hiya. How you doing? Hiya. Nice to see you. Growing up in the North Island, I never saw snow. I dreamt of seeing it this one time and it was yellow in my dream. Oh my gosh, like sand? That's really cute. That's really sweet. That's so cute. Well, maybe you gotta come to the north of Britain sometime and then there's snow there. Because I know in the higher parts of Britain it's more likely to snow. But like, I've often lived in the lower halves. I move around a lot. But like if you head up to like fucking Scotland or something, maybe it's more likely to snow there. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I miss when it snowed all over all the time, and I loved the feeling when there was a snow day that called off school, or like they called off school because like I don't know, all the pipes got frozen and there was no water or something. In my case, that often meant that there was no water at home as well, which is not great because like we were in a very small little area. We're just cows in a field, bro. However, who needs water if I can just go outside and eat the snow? Because it would be like when I was a kid, I remember we used to have like snow like thick enough that you could eat a lot of it safely. Like if it's only a little bit of snow and you can see the dirt and twigs and everything picking through it, don't fuck with that. Regardless of whether it's yellow or not, do not. But we would have snow so thick that the top layer of it, when you come out first thing in the morning, it's just untouched by anything. That's straight from the sky. It's not interacted with anything else. You can just like take a scoopful and put it in a cup and then you've got shaved ice. I did that with Neri once actually. We got this like grape juice, especially like the kind of grape juicy syrup that's like meant to be diluted with water, and then we'd like fill a cup full of pure snow and then pour the juice over on top of it, and it was really yummy. I miss making snow angels and snowmen, watching my snowmen get all fucked up, and half of them would have like twigs and leaves sticking out of them because me and all of my siblings were trying to make them, and there wasn't enough snow for all of us. I missed that one time that I went sledding on the big hills in the fields near where I was a cow, and I tried it, and I was really little, and I went sledding down the hill and slammed straight into a big pile of snow and twigs. Like there was a big giant like a pile. Like I would say this thing was like 3 feet high, maybe 6 or 7. Sorry, that wasn't funny. maybe like 4 feet high, just piled of like twigs and everything that I guess they must have like cleared out of the way from the falling trees because they were at the bottom of this hill where everyone was like skiing and sledding. Because it was just a local thing. It's not like it was a proper ski resort, but they must have cleared it out of the way, or maybe to make a big bonfire later. And it was like covered in snow, but it was also just all twigs and bushes and stuff. And I went sledding. I sat down on there. I held on to the thing with my dear life, and that thing just swerved around 10 billion ways, went directly into that thing, and I was buried in there with only my head sticking out, and I just went like, Mom! Safe to say I did not go sledding much again after. But if you're a cow, you can just roll in the snow anyway. Who needs to sled? I don't have snow, but the weather is so cold. Yeah, it's really cold here as well. It's not snowing yet, like I said, and we don't really get snow much lately. Or if we do, like I said, it's normally by January time instead of December, which makes me sad. Because I miss it so much. And I don't live in the little cow fields anymore as well, so it's even less likely to snow. Because all that happens is you get just like sludge that all the cars drive through, and then everything's brown and slippery and gross. But anyway, most of what we get at this time is rain. But I still like the cold weather in general. I like when it's winter outside because I really like winter mornings. Like a summery morning where the sun is warm in your bed is nice and everything. But I love waking up when it's winter outside, even when it's not snowing, when it's just still like cold and that way it's peaceful. You know, when you look out the window and like everything is like just kind of white and like calm. There aren't like bugs buzzing in the air everywhere the way that you do get in summer. There isn't sounds of like smoke and heat everywhere. It's not all like fizzy and intense. The air is just like clear, and all you can see is white because the clouds are so pale and everything, and it's just like all that pale overcast. So everything just like feels peaceful. It feels like winter even if there isn't actually snow, you know? And what I like most about that feeling as well is like the sun comes up later in winter mornings. But if you happen to have a day that you are free to laze around until late, then it's like in the late morning, then you'll get that part where the sun peeks through the clouds, and if your window's in the right place, then you get like a warm spot in your bed, and it's so nice. I like that. It's a good thing I didn't go to school because half my class is making fun of me for liking 2D or just me in general. I remember you saying that. I hope the day off school can be nice because you can enjoy 2D to your heart's content. Yippee. You're always free to be as weird as you like about your interests here. I think everyone else who judges you is lame. 6, 7. Unfortunately, my area never snows. Disappointing. Aw. Well, I just gotta make snow for Rekigachi sometime. We gotta go to a snow planet together, guys. I gotta eat a bunch of snow and a bunch of tropes from some kind of snow universe. I'm gonna like climb into every single Hallmark Christmas movie and eat all of them, and then we'll make it snow wherever every single one of you guys are. Trust. This plan might take like 50 years, but I'll get there. Are snow cones good? I'm so curious. The kind I describe where you just eat snow? Yes, yummy. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't taste like much. Because what you do is you add some kind of syrup or something in order to make it tasty. Because otherwise, snow is literally just like ice. It's just water, you know? It's just kind of... But it is yummy in itself because it's just kind of fresh and fluffy and soft. But it is literally just ice. Just really soft shaved ice. But if you put some kind of like syrup or something with it, then it's very, very yummy. I like the texture. Because, you know, it melts in your mouth literally. Because, again, it is ice. But it's just like so soft and everything. It's very nice. It just kind of vanishes in there like candy floss. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. And I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. You can't like quote any Christmas song without setting me off to sing the whole thing. I love Christmas songs so much, bro. I love Christmas. It's really cold in the mornings. So if you step into sunlight for too long, your face basically burns off, and people block the sunlight with their fat shadows. Okay, yeah, that's real. I know as well, there's a lot of people that say that sometimes you need sunglasses in winter, because if you're in the kind of place where it's sunny but still like snows and gets cold and everything, then all of the like the white snow for everything can reflect it even worse into your eyes, and like with the UV rays and everything. In my case, it doesn't normally get very sunny here at all. So you won't really get burned because it's cold, but once it's winter in UK, it's just like grey all the time. Sometimes you'll get a little day of sun, but it's mostly just grey. Which is why I say I like the wintry feeling, even if it's not snowing. Because once it's actually raining, then it's like, you know, gloomy grey. But when it's just cold outside and cloudy, it means that, you know, the whole sky is white, so it makes everything else kind of reflect and have that white look over it, so it feels a little bit wintry to me, so I don't mind that. All my Christmases and New Year's automatically white because we sing Sweet Caroline. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my Christmas is going to be pretty white this year. I love that you sing Sweet Caroline. It's so perfect. I love Christmas songs. I'm so excited for Saturday, guys. I literally sing Christmas songs 24/7. You have no idea. And the thing is, I have a bunch of modern ones in my head. And like songs from animes and stuff and from games. But I just, all the old Christmas songs get stuck in constantly. Especially because I like singing just like jazzy, cozy things like that. I should become Michael Bublé. I think I should steal his job. I think next year, they should let me be the Christmas singer, you know? They should let me be the one. I don't even mean like, yeah, Mariah Carey is the one that's always defrosting at Christmas and gets her billion hits, but like Michael Bublé is the one who sings all the Christmas songs, you know? Half the time that you search any old Christmas song, you'll find a Michael Bublé cover of it. I think he should step aside and let Michael Bublé have a turn. Just saying. Just saying. What has he got that I don't? And I'll even sing Santa Baby properly. Have you guys heard Michael Bublé's Santa Baby cover? It's actually ridiculous. It's hilarious. It took him so long to cover Santa Baby, but when he finally did it, he like, I don't know, got scared of it sounding too gay, I guess. So he changes it all around to be like, ha, no homo, bro. And he says like Santa buddy, Santa pally, like Santa my dude. And it's so ridiculous because he even changes all of the gifts in it. Like it's and in stupid, ridiculous ways. Like instead of being like a 54 convertible to light blue, I think it says a 56 convertible, and then it says steel blue. Because he's gonna be macho. He's gonna be manly, which is so fucking funny. Like, dude, you're really overcompensating. Steel blue? You can say blue. It's fine, bro. And then I think it says like instead of slip a sable under the tree, it says slip a Rolex under the tree. And then I can't remember what it is. There's one part where instead of, I don't know, something like a ring or like some accessory, he says like he wants tickets to a ball game, but he has to say ticks in order to fit it in. It's so stupid. It's really bad. No way Michael Bublé wants to be less homo. I know, right? He sounds so fruity. Anyway, he's doing all the rest of these Christmas songs, but he's gonna say that. He's gonna make Santa Baby. Like, it just sounds stupid. It's impossible for me to listen to it without laughing. Santa buddy. So what, Rolex purchase? You got Rolex? Slip a Rolex under the tree. And then, like, the leaps he has to do for it. Slip. Fuck, it's so stupid. Santa pally. And me sleigh riding in cookie milk ice cream when... Let's hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. Wait, let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Let me take your hand. For wintry wonderland. I forgot half the lyrics. I love that song. No, they bought him for line. Yeah, exactly. All of the like the brand drops he does. Hang on, I'm gonna go get the lyrics. I'm gonna sing Michael Bublé's Santa Baby because it's not like I can play it. Santa Baby lyrics, Michael Bublé. His stupid fucking lyrics. Santa baby, slip a Rolex under the tree for me. I've been an awful good guy, Santa buddy, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, I forgot it wasn't even a 54 convertible. He changed it to 65. Santa buddy, a 65 convertible to steel blue. I'll wait up for you, dude, Santa buddy, and hurry down the chimney tonight. You see what I mean? You see what I mean about these stupid fucking lyrics? Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the hotties that I never kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa Pally. Who the fuck says the word pally? I want a yacht and really that's not a lot. I've been a sweetie all year, Santa buddy, so hurry down the chimney tonight. By the way, I have a feeling that the original lyrics say my chimney, and then he specifically by the way, I'm looking at the lyrics on this on genius.com, but there's like annotations in all of them, and they start off specifying how changing a sable to a Rolex is stupid, and then all of the rest of them are like, why did he cover Santa Baby if he didn't want to be gay? Is he stupid? Or they're like, I know what you are. One other thing that I really do need the deed to a platinum mine is actually one of the lyrics, I believe, in the original. But then there's, where the fuck is that? Oh, right, yeah. Wait, let me get the original lyrics to compare for this one fucking line, because it's so stupid. It doesn't even sound good. The original line here is Santa cutie and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. So fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line. They give you a little kiss, right? Santa buddy, fill my stocking with Canucks ticks for kicks. Throw me on the first line, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. It's stupid. It's stupid. Canucks is a fucking Canadian hockey team. He says fill it with Canucks tickets for kicks. Yeah, throw me on the first line. I'll play hockey. Shut up, bro. It's so overcompensating. It's so dumb. Like, if he didn't want it to be gay, just don't cover Santa Baby in the first place, bro. Or cover it and say, oh yeah, you know, it's like a spin where it's about Mrs. Claus. That's it. It's that easy. He could have even covered it and had a music video where he has some hot woman dressed up as Santa, as like a girl Santa, and nobody would have questioned it. Why did he cover Santa Baby if he's gonna do all this? I think a book talk style romance with Michael Bublé and Santa would go hard. So true. I would pay for it. I would pay for it. That would be wonderful. I'm picturing like those like a book talk like romance covers where they have like the two people with like all the arrows pointing to them with their tropes that half the time aren't real tropes and everything. One of the tropes pointing to Michael Bublé is like closeted, homophobic. Why does it sound like he's threatening Santa? It honestly does, because it takes out all of the romance and flirting. So he's just asking for really weird fucking things now. The cringe levels are high. Exactly. It's so hard to listen to with a straight face. I don't know why he covered it at all. See, this is, again, see, further reason. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need burp again. Further reason why Michael Bublé should step aside for a year and let me be the Christmas singer that covers all the songs that everyone pulls up whenever they want a classic Christmas song. I'm just saying. Like, who got, like, what, 3 of you guys right here? You heard me. That's enough. Now I'm a household name. In your households. I see no issue here. I see no flaws in this plan. They should just let me do it. I'll sing all of the songs. What other songs does he sing? We wish you a Merry Christmas, bro. Yay! Jingle bells, yay! See, I did it. I know all the songs. I'll do it. It's really hard to not just turn every single stream for this whole month into a Christmas singing stream. This is why I'm saying next year I will be prepared for Christmas by November, trust. And like whole of December, what I really wanted to do, if I had planned for it in advance and if I had the time, is I wanted to do like a little Rucky Gutchy advent calendar, give you guys some kind of silly thing each day, or just like, I don't know, do some stupid little like mini cover each day or something of December. I think that'd be cute. I'll spread the word on horseback with my lantern. I know exactly the meme you're referring to. Yeah, go be a town crier and spread the word that I'm gonna replace Michael Bublé this year. It's my turn. It's time for Emiraki to step up. I'm gonna have to intervene. What are you gonna do? Intervene. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That one's especially been stuck in my head because as I go around to the stores and buy Christmas decorations and everything and go to the charity shops and have them in, that just like plays in my brain. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, but the prettiest sight to see is the... Wait. Prettiest is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Michael needs to step down. We need Emmy now. Exactly. It's my third 3 a.m. awake in a row, and I'm starting to see Emmy when I blink. Oh my god. I mean, see, I'm fine with this. You can just watch Emmy streams all the time. Anytime you're understimulated, you can just like imagine me streaming. Just like hear me generally yapping in the back of your brain and see me there, and then you'll have like, it'll be like having Subway Surfers printed on the corner of your eyeball. But that's a good reminder, actually, how late it is for you that I need to wrap up soon. But it's been so fun. Yeah, I should definitely do Zatsus like this more often. I like Zatsus, but I think I forget to do them. I forget to do them most of the time because it's like, when I first started, I was like, I don't have enough of an audience to do Zatsus yet, you know, because most of what I was starting off doing was like gaming and art and stuff, because I'm trying to like show you guys who I am and everything, you know, like introduce you to me and stuff like that. Introduce you to Emmy and my content. There's no point like doing a stream that's just chatting if nobody knows who I am enough to want to chat with me. But now that there's Rakigachis here, then I like doing them more. And I know some of you guys, you know, get used to me through chatting streams too, but it's like now can do them. I've realized how much I like them. Because I used to, I don't know, wonder what the point was, because I like, even though I like yapping, I like having something to do all the time. So I thought like, I don't know if that'll be very interesting. Maybe I won't say anything, but they're so fun. Time goes by so fast. I just get to hang out with you guys. It's so cozy. It's like we're all wrapped up together, you know? You should cover Santa Baby and change all of the gifts to different kinds of cheese. I would do that. I can change them all to my shitty ramen and everything as well. I'll cover Santa Baby and make them all Emmy gifts. Half of them are just going to be Sims packs. That reminds me, I should buy myself Sims packs for Christmas. It's really hard. Do you guys... Okay, this is going to sound crazy. Sometimes, I think this is partially because of my autism, I find it hard not to be selfish at Christmas. I'm not a selfish person in general. I mean, I think most people wouldn't call themselves selfish, but I should say I like giving Christmas gifts. I like getting things for people. I even said that I want to like host a second Christmas this year so that I can do the cooking for everyone and provide for everyone. I love doing that. I love seeing someone's reaction when they get a gift. I love trying to pick something thoughtful for them and everything. I also have finishing my drink, so I'm gonna put that away. Hang on. I love giving gifts. I love giving stuff and seeing people happy. It all makes me very happy. I love all of that, right? But like when I'm out Christmas shopping, shit gets so expensive, bro. And some people, you'll ask them what they want for Christmas, and they're like, oh, you know, I don't really mind. I don't need something. I don't mind if you don't get me anything. And I'm like, I'm hearing you say that, but I know that if I do get you something, you'll be happy. And there's stuff I can get you. So on one hand, I can take this literally and just go buy myself a bunch of Sims and Monster High dolls with the extra money that I have at the end of the year. But on the other, I want to be nice, and I care about you, and I would love to get you a gift, and I know you'll appreciate it, and I want you to feel valued, so I'm gonna get one. But I had to fight myself sometimes. Like yesterday when I was going Christmas shopping, I was getting stuff for the rest of my family, and I was genuinely thinking so serious about this, carrying all this stuff around, but I would go past the toy store and like HMV, and I was like, oh, like I could spend this money on all of the Sims kits. I could get myself that as a Christmas gift, but I'm not gonna. I had to resist. But yeah, I should cover every single Christmas song. Just give me hugs and attention. I can give you guys that. That's perfectly fine. I will give you guys all hugs and attention for Christmas. I'll give little Rakigachis a little pat, little licking. Hang on. I'm putting you guys under my hand under the blanket now. Whooshy, whooshy, whooshy. Whooshy, whooshy, whooshy. Who's a good Rakigachi? You're a good Rakigachi. I love you guys so much. There you go. I am a master of bear hugs. Funeral. Hell yeah. I love giving hugs. I love hugs at Christmas and everything as well. A single spherical white from an espresso machine and I'm happy. Well, that works. See, you guys are easy to gift for. But I'll give you guys spending time together. I'm still thinking about it. Do you guys... Okay, I'll ask again. Would you guys be down for a New Year's Eve stream? Like, I know a lot of you probably have plans, but I also know a lot of you probably don't, because you guys are silly little nerds that stay inside like me. So I might do like a New Year's Eve stream. We'll count down to the new year together. Maybe we can make resolutions or something. I don't know. I didn't know what we'll do. I'll figure out something, but I'm considering it because I don't have any other New Year's plans yet. But yeah. But for now, I think that's about time to wrap up. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to raid into one of my friends, actually. Friend and friends we were, but I'll call us friends. 𝘆cie𝘂𝗿, who is a really great artist. They draw such pretty art. They have a really pretty model as well. If any of you guys watched the Among Us stream I did recently, you might have seen 𝘆cie on there. They're very nice. They're lovely. I've also played Peek with them with Web before, I think. Yeah, see, because I love you guys. Of course I'm gonna pay attention because you guys are my gutchies. I love you guys. But yeah, so they're drawing at the moment. So if any of you guys wanted to see me draw today, which I didn't end up doing, then you can go see that, and they're very lovely. And I'm gonna go and get another hot chocolate, and I'm gonna go get groceries. And I'm gonna get another TV delivery and do a lot of heavy lifting, but then after that I'm gonna decorate for Christmas. So I will see you guys again either tomorrow or Friday. I will let you know later if the tomorrow stream has to be moved to Friday, because the stream is decorating a Christmas tree together. We're going to make decorations together. It's going to be a hand cam, so you want to be there for it. But it might be Friday instead because I need to get more stuff to prepare. And then after that, it'll be Christmas karaoke on Saturday. We've got a whole Christmassy week. Yippee! Otherwise, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good Christmas time. I hope you have a good week. And I don't know what we're going to be doing next week as well. I don't know how much more Christmas I can squeeze in. But yeah. So, for now, if your day's about to end, then oyasumi. And if it's just getting started, have a very lucky day. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. I will expect a brand new YouTube proof. I'm excited. But yeah, go have fun with Say. Say hi to Say for me. Oh, I need to put the, if you want, you can say in Say's chat when we go there, when we raid, you can say hyperspace invaders like this. Bye-bye.